Hello and welcome to another brand new
Oh shit!
episode of The Qualified. I'm your cousin Jedi, joined as always by the great Dom Kober, the new guy, Nerdy Geek. What's going on, Nerdy? Welcome, welcome.
What's up?
And the architect, Joe's Doolin. What's going on, Phil? Hey, Joe, your inspiration for that new intro, was that like Barney Miller? Because I get like Barney Miller vibes. I don't know why.
I was just watching. I was watching a lot of old film noir, and those intros they always have in the film noirs. I was like, oh,
I'm not used to it yet.
I'm not either, and I don't know how long I'll keep it for. But yeah. So we welcome Nerdy Geek here this week. He was tired of not being able to get in that top 3 in the comments. So we said, just come on. That way you'll be here.
Good to have you, Nerdy.
It's getting more competitive now.
It is.
It is. Yeah, I was looking at it before the show started. We have well, we won't go into it just yet, but that's a surprise actually in the comment. Shouldn't be a surprise. Everybody can see it, but yeah.
We got a good one today. We're gonna be going through the next 3 months of indie premiere titles. So all those number ones that are going to be dropping, give you an idea of what's going to be out there, so you can set your pull list, figure out what you want to get, not have to worry about roughing up people on Wednesday, the day it drops. Or
rumor has it that Tom read a comic this week too. So.
I know. I didn't even know he could read, so I'm impressed.
Listen, I surprised my own self, so that's, as busy as I am.
I even got it in the deck for you, Don.
Hey, listen, why not? It's hooked on phonics works for me.
It's a good thing. Why not? Why not? All right. Well, we want to get into it, Jedi. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's just roll into it.
I'm drinking. I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day.
Well, it's time for the Just Looking In, where I decide to just show some books that I find interesting. Try to keep a theme. We have an interesting theme this week, I think. It's not a huge list, but I'm trying this week. So the theme this week is going to be women with eye patches.
Okay.
I thought it would be an easier theme. That's always the problem. When I start out, I'm like, I'm going to find a shit ton of covers for this, and I'm going to have to narrow things down. No,
not getting a tingle from that one, Joe. I have to say, not one of my. It's Staticious.
It's but I figured, it's not a bad theme. There's not that many, but we're starting off here with a little Marauders 7, nice Dodderman cover, a little Callisto on the cover of Marauders. Good cover. Start off the eye patches a little bit. Next, we can get into a little Jonah Hex. I love this run of Jonah Hex. There's amazing covers through this whole run, be it the Phil Noto stuff, the Darwin Cook
They do
stuff.
a gender swap or something with Jonah on this one, or is this another?
No,
character?
that's Tallulah.
Okay. I don't know about
she has an eye patch. So we got a fun Phil Noto cover here on Jonah Hex 17. And to stick with the Tallulah theme, cover I love is All-Star Western number 10, the Jose Ladrón cover from 2012. So you get a nice Tallulah cover on there as well. We'll cover Going Through the Window.
Didn't anybody like that Jonah Hex movie that came out like 20 years ago or whatever it was?
It was not very good. I wish it would have been a bit better.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping Western makes its way back into comics. I need some more Western. We're getting some Western horror stuff. You're going to see in the indie stuff that we're looking at. There's some Western horror coming in, but I want some more just good old school Western comics. I needed to raise those old school golden age values as well for Western comics. That one's important.
Yes, Paul, Megan Fox was in it, and even with that, I'd never watched it.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as it could have been. But those were the old days. Those were the old days of comic movies. Maybe we'll get something new. Next up on our list, one of my favorite. I love Ashley Wood, and IDW had this Doom magazine. They're all Ashley Wood covers, which are great. And it only ran like 3 or 4 issues, magazine size, but great Ashley Wood covers if you're an Ashley Wood collector. And it meets our criteria. She has an eye patch.
Can barely tell it's there.
Yeah, you can barely tell, but it's there. It's there.
Yeah,
it qualifies.
you can see the line.
Yep. Next up, why not throw a little Sonya with an eye patch in there with Red Sonya, the Black Tower #3, Dynamite in 2014. Nice Amanda Connor cover. Bad things happened.
Careful with that. Put somebody's eye out.
Yep. Next up on the list, a little revival, little Jenny in there was the mayor's daughter, character from the show. She's a bit of a badass. So we got a little Jenny Frison, Revival 45 from 2016.
Did she get the eye patch in Revival series? I don't remember if she ever got the patch in the Revival series. She's the one that had the superpowers, right? Yeah, the younger daughter of no, that was the sheriff's daughter.
No,
the mayor's
that's
daughter.
Sheriff's daughter. This is the mayor's daughter.
Okay, I don't know if I remember her.
I didn't even recognize that as a Jenny cover.
Really? You can't tell from those colors?
I mean, now that you said it, yes. Yeah. But when you first put it up, I did not think Jenny.
And plus, it's Revival, so she did pretty much all the A covers. I was
gonna say, I think she did just about every one of them.
Yeah, but that's a good little Jenny cover. I still think Revival is a great series to pick up if you love, especially if you love Frison covers. There's a lot of fantastic covers, and they're all cheap as shit. Next up, we got a little She-Cat, #5, Macy Comics from 1995, a little Brad Gorby cover.
Puss in Boots, baby.
I wonder. Oh, I was just say go back to. I wonder if people take Jenny Frison revival comics at shows for her to sign. She's like, what?
I'm sure if you really like the series and you're a fan of Jenny, and I still think some of her best covers are on Revival. She has some good covers on there. And again,
I like that. Meet Ironjaw's evil ladies pounding on Puss in Boots. Pound Puss in the Boots. You know what I'm saying?
AC Comics is fantastic, and I'll never pass up a She-Cat cover, as you'll see in my pickups tonight. And I believe this is my last selection here. Got the Great Ravager cover on Deathstroke #9. Any of the Bombshell covers are always great. Again, still very reasonable pickups out there. All of those Bombshell series, you can find a lot of them out there, not just from the Bombshell title itself, but the Bombshell covers that were on the regular titles as well. And it's a good Ravager cover. I was thinking I'd be able to find some more eye patch Ravager covers, but there really aren't any. So this is what I got. Good old Rose. It's a good Rose cover. Good cover. And I believe that is what we have this week for our Just Looking In, our Girls with Eye Patches theme for the week. All right,
it is kids. A theme. Not my favorite you've done. Still waiting on my earlobe.
No, I know. It was just, you find one cover and you're like, oh, I can make a theme out of that. And then you kind of go through it and you're like, oh, that's what I got.
That's how I do. That's not a comic. I find one thing and then I just like stretch it as far as I can to make it work.
And again, I like the journey is the fun part for me. Is you come up with the title, you come up with a theme, and you're like, well, now I got to find covers. And again, finding themed covers is not an easy process in comic books. Like you can find certain things that are themed that are big tropes, but smaller things like that, not very easy to find. So it's a fun journey. Who do we got hanging out with us tonight, Jedi?
Well, I mentioned it earlier. We have a surprise at the top, a new name, at least for me. Ramla, B2M. Hello, bro. What's going on? Ramla? Talking to you, Dom. Said hello, bro. Hello, Dom.
First, second, third, fourth, and fifth.
He had said it earlier.
Tom is
What's
just
up?
ignoring me right now. Did he freeze? Tom, are you there?
No, he's there.
Say hello, Tom. Never
Hey, I
mind.
said, what's up?
Never mind.
I did say what's up.
He said hello, bro, and you didn't. You say hello.
I said, what's up? I said, what's
Okay.
up?
And then we get so it's coming in with the gold. That went nowhere. Coming in it's with the gold, the silver, and the bronze, and he's even standing just off the podium this week just to make sure. With the pink hands that to me look like those like surgical gloves when you blow them up. That's what I think of when I saw that. I don't know why. I have no idea why.
That's fair.
And then Nerdy Geek, even though Nerdy's on the show,
Still getting in early. It's good.
he's still trying to get that. Still trying to.
Because you
get
never
that
know. You
cred.
never know when I'm going to post a show. I don't do it consistently.
Exactly.
What's up, Nerdy? And we got GT Key Comic. He might not have been in the top 6 or 7, but he.
I don't know. He's
makes
losing his
presence,
his
you know?
touch. He used to be number 1 all the time. I don't know.
Well, Joe was posting the show earlier and earlier. I noticed, like he posted the show yesterday, so that kind of caught GT off guard. I think he will be back. He is game planning. I know he's game planning right now. Tommy, what's going on, Tommy Lombard? Remember the days when we just had to fight it out with GT? Yeah, those were the days. Bring on the fresh blood. Sounds like the gauntlet has been thrown down, and word is out that you win absolutely nothing,
Drink.
but you do get credit. You do get a lot of shout outs from us because we
Yes.
appreciate it.
That's funny how Tommy put
You
a
get
beer
bragging
at the end of the
rights.
thing. I need a drink now. I want to freaking just take a glass of
What did you put at the
whiskey
end of it?
or something.
Oh, beer. Okay.
Yeah, put a
See,
beer
what's
back
in
there.
there now?
I want some whiskey or bourbon, man. That's what I want.
The Buffy guy. Happy Memorial Day to all American servicemen and women. We echo that to those who have served, and especially those that made the ultimate sacrifice. We do appreciate it, and our eternal appreciation and
Got
gratitude.
two vets on the panel tonight.
Grumpy Gus. What's going on, Grumpy?
What's
And
up?
Gus. Still don't know. Still not sure which one's which, but hello. Tyson, happy Friday, my friends. Tyson, I am way behind on watching your IG clips. So, yeah, sorry.
I'm not.
I'll get around to it.
I watch them all.
I'm
I find
behind. You're
time.
a better man than me.
I find time for everything.
Well, I mean, you're on
Multitask.
the toilet a lot at work, Dom. That's
That's
fine.
true too. Because
Yeah,
remember,
time for a
I
lot.
always say you shit on their time, not yours.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, that is
Yeah.
true.
And you shit a lot on
I
that
do.
time.
Shitty
Special
personality,
Ed LeBeau, what's going on, Special Ed? What's up, chat? What's up, Bluebeard?
What's up, Ed?
Paul Gundrum, what's up, Qualified?
Paul?
What's going on, Paul?
What's up, Paul?
Always a pleasure. Nerdy throwing out his what's up chats. Bruce, what's going on, Bruce?
Hey,
Welcome,
Bruce?
sir.
Happening? All right. Did I miss anybody? I bet I did. I know I haven't covered everybody yet. I might have.
We got somebody new down there in Blast Radius 60.
I'm getting there. Why don't I not see them? Oh, there it is. Yeah, Blast Radius 60. Shout out, friends. What's going on, Blast Radius?
what's up, Les?
Glad you're catching us live on the show, or maybe you catch us live and this is your first time that maybe I've seen that you posted in the chat. We do appreciate it. We love our chat. That's where we get our retorts, comments.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sometimes we get a little embarrassed, but that's okay. Paul, shame they never did Kill Bill comic. Why did they? Have they never done a Kill Bill comic? That's a good point.
Yeah, that was
I don't
shocking
think
that
so.
they hadn't.
There have been homages.
Yeah,
There have been homage
Yeah.
covers for the Kill Bill movie poster, but never a comic.
Oh crap! All right.
Yeah, we
See,
got a
this is
Django
what happens
comic, but
when I
no
don't-
Kill Bill.
This is what happens when I don't check Tyson's DMs. He sent me the Vanya scale, so we will get that incorporated into next week's. Too late for this week, and that's on me. But we'll see if we can get it incorporated into next week's.
Oh, definitely.
see if we can make it worth
I
it.
enjoy scales.
Eye patch covers, of course. Okay.
All
All
right.
right. That's it. Are we doing?
Pickups?
What time is it? Is it time for pickups? I got a short stack.
Yes. Here, go ahead.
Am I gonna go for? Okay.
Let's see what you got.
All right, so I got some Dravacus. I talked about this comic. I did a short review of this comic a couple of weeks ago on the What Are We Reading, but we got the Dravacus or Dravacus, however you pronounce it. I did censor these yet. Okay. This is the Witches of Oz.
Nice.
Dravacus cover. The topless and the Forgot All My Clothes cover.
I had to go heavy with my stickers this week.
I've got a Sora Song signed Hell Witch and Lady Death. Let me double check that one. Pick that up.
Nice.
I got this from one of Garrett Gunn's streams. This is the Living Stone. I guess one of his older comics that he wrote, and he remarked the and signed the cover for me.
That's a nice cover.
All right, I got pulled a handful. I got a lot to go through, but I'm going to do them this week. But I pulled a handful of Perillo covers. We'll start off with Thor. See, Dom, it's not all TNA.
See, I'm surprised. There you go. I changed
Got
your
a WMD Perillo. I got a Gun Honey.
Nice.
Older one. I got a Deja Thoris sketch cover by Perillo.
That's nice.
And I have a Superman. There you go, Bruce. Superman Unlimited.
Ooh.
Should get some applause from Bruce.
Wow,
on that
Marvel and DC. I'm surprised.
one. And of course, I got a Vampirella.
Of course you do.
Don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear, Bruce.
All right, got speaking of Perillo, his better half, I guess, lovely young lady. Got Carla Cohen signed Invincible.
That's a nice.
That's a great one.
And signed Wonder Woman. Is this absolute? No, it's just decent. It's just Wonder Woman, I think. I don't know. Maybe it is. Who knows?
No, I think that is
All
absolute.
right, got some. It was absolute. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because they had the tattoos on the arm, right?
The tattoos. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Good catch. Got a Ebass, Naughty and Nice, 1 of 50 sets.
Nice.
Nice.
I love you some bass.
And you know, I love my Marissa Pope. So make sure this is censored. Got the set, the foil set of who's this character with who's the girl with the wings coming out of her head? Can't never remember.
The wings coming out of her head?
Yeah, her. I can't think.
Oh,
of her name.
Purgatory?
Oh,
That's not Purgatory. I can't
Who's
think
looking
of
at the wings out of the head, man? Gotta look at the melons.
She has a name, Dom. She has a
I
name.
know, I'm just saying, but you know, who cares? Got
So
like
actually-
this. Got melons like this. I can look at that.
I understand now. I do.
Wait.
So I got a Greg Bow. I actually had I have the medal of this that I was going to get signed one of these days if I ever happened to catch Greg Bow at a con. But then Comics Elite it's comics. It is a Comics Elite comic, and it kind of goes with one of Joe's themes of a couple of weeks ago with the bomb. But she's not riding a bomb; she's leaning up against the bomb. But it is signed by Greg Bow.
Nice.
And,
nice.
He does a topless. Greg Bow doesn't do a lot of bottom. I don't know if he does any bottomless. Marissa Pope either. Neither one of them. I'm not gonna say they've never done it, but you don't see a lot of them doing completely nudes. Okay, so this is I got this off of because I do collect EOM. I got this. He's doing a thing where he does fangers, and he does very, very, very limited sales of 25, and whatever does not sell on his Whatnot stream, he destroys right there on the stream. He just rips it up
that's
right
fun.
in front of you. So this one actually did sell all 25. I got 2 of them. This is Fangers. I don't know if it's Fangers 4. I think it may be 4. EOM red,
Nice.
super red foil, lots of red foil
Nice.
on that. And he did the same thing with this Kiss Kiss cover. I can't remember the name of the title. This is a Kiss Kiss cover. All of these did not sell, so he did rip up the 4 copies right in front of us because only 21 of them sold. But Kiss Kiss foil,
I like Kiss Kiss
hot
stuff.
foil. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, it doesn't do enough work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like. Is it a he or she? I have no idea.
I can never tell anymore with all the one names and weird names and.
But yeah, I've got his Vampirella set, his or her, I don't know. So maybe get it signed with you. That's all I have, Joe. Taking up enough of your time.
All righty. Let's see. Let me start off here with a little Grim Fairy Tale 68. It's a nice old Zenoscope book. This is a Fan Yang cover. As we always like to say, hey, these people that do regular covers now, they get their start somewhere, and it's normally in cheesecake work. So nice Fan Yang cover there. Let's see. I got some lookers, some Belladonna. A lot of stickers on that one.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
And I think Vin Yang's doing. She got Vampirella covers out now too. I think.
There's some Vampy. Speaking of Vampy,
Sure.
I've been trying to pick up some more Harris Vampy when I can. Little Vampirella Ash can.
Wow.
Vampirella Strikes. The little Harris #1 preview edition.
You get those from Pleasantville.
Of course. Little Grim Tales of Horror. They had a lot of Eero stuff, and they had a lot of more rare Eero stuff. So a little Slow Burn.
I did notice Pleasantville was not doing
Awesome.
sudden death the other day.
No. This was my favorite. Vegetable Lover.
Vegetable lover.
I bet the vegetable lover, man. Freaking
You
goddamn.
better wash that corn for sure.
I
Right,
got some Time Wankers.
Time wankers.
Wankers.
Nice.
Little Bad Habits.
Freaking Joe really goes to observe the comic sections and freaking
Cheetah Pop, Scream Queen.
These books, man.
Well, you don't have to do anything but tune in to Pleasantville. You just got to
Holy
catch them
shit.
doing one of their.
Yeah, I told you I was picked. I don't like to pass up any chic.
Yo, he goes in the sleaziest books that no one knows about. Part of the freaking book by the books. He presses a button, all that comes up. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Speaking of fun, Venus with
I'm
Hot
going to
Crotch.
send you the link to the next Pleasantville lady stream, and you will just have your mind blown.
Venus with the hot crotch. Who the hell looks for that shit?
All the lookers covers are great. The A covers
All
are
cool
the
guys.
nice covers. The filthy covers are absolutely filthy. Some more lookers. A little more Zenoscope.
Don't get this on Kingdom of Nerds, do you, nerdy?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Nope. You don't get that view on Kingdom of Nerds.
Mm-hmm.
A little Tijuana Bible.
Do those stickers come off for you? But once you put them little round stickers
Little
on,
chum.
they're
No,
there.
they don't come off. They
don't come off.
This book must stay in here. Little Cannibals Romance.
Yeah.
Jedi will appreciate this. Beautiful Zombie Tramp. That is a great Zombie Tramp cover, by the
That
way.
is a good zombie tramp on the motorcycle too. Shit.
Yeah, it's a good one. Let's see, a little more vampy. Like I said, I love picking up the Harris stuff. Yeah. This one had the little coupon inside where you could send away for a free Dave Stevens poster. Let's see, got a little Hot Nights in Rangoon.
Hey Joe, I got a question. It has really nothing to do with what you're
A little
showing.
more
But
Hot Nights in
some of
Rangoon.
the Lady Death stuff from like the early '90s says Hughes at the bottom of it. That's not Hughes, is it? That's not like.
I don't think so, but
Okay. I don't think I have any of that. I had a handful. I think I sold them all.
Nerdy, what you got laying around this week?
All right.
Well, I got a little bit different stuff than y'all do. So I picked up my Godzilla 1 in 50 versus Texas.
I read that.
I really like that
Yeah.
cover.
I read that this week. That's what I'm going to talk about it.
And
Yeah,
then
what we
I
were
picked
reading.
up the chromium cover of Megalith, which is a flip. So on the back side it has
got Ordained on the
Ordained,
back.
but
Oh.
it's a really nice, shiny chromium cover. I
thought
don't even
about reading
remember
Ordained.
ordering these. I ordered these months ago and they just showed up and I'm like, I don't even remember ordering these, but Dork #1, the Mario homage. So got a regular and a foil.
That happens to Dom a lot.
Yep.
I did read End of Life issue #4. I'm still liking this. Eddie, this guy is the biggest jerk you've ever read in a comic. And
It has
then
been a
after
fun
watching Jedi's background for 2 years, I finally picked up
Yeah.
my Princess Leia cover.
Ooh,
There you go.
So really happy
Greg
to have
Horn.
that one. And then I picked up this on
GameStop.
Whatnot for like $3. A Bernie
Oh, nice.
Wrightson Masters of the Macabre. I thought it was really nice.
You can never go wrong with some Bernie.
I am still picking up my Simpsons covers, so I got this
No,
one. For
I don't blame
$3.
you. I will any of the Bongo comics.
Yeah. And I'm loving my Ghost Pepper still. And I did pick up
Yes.
the 1 in 25. Really
did
nice
I.
cover right here. I love Loloy. And then, of course, everyone's favorite character in Lost Fantasy got the Bombshell foil.
Bombshell.
And then the second printing of the Bombshell cover. And this was from last week, I think, Voyeur. And let's see. I'm a big Michael Turner fan, so anytime I can find his Wonder Woman cover and his Battlestar cover. So now I have like 5 of these. And I bought it. I bought a press this week. So I'm going to press this one because it just has a small, like, little crunch here. That's not bad. But other than that, it's a great looking cover. So I'm going to get that one slabbed. And I love my Selena covers.
Yes.
So got both of these. And then because I understand what show I'm on, I do have the NSFW
Nice.
cover of Tigress Island.
Nice.
And then, of course, I picked up all the covers that Suspiria has done for Nectar.
I have so many copies of those. I did not realize how many I bought. I have so many of those right now. And I'm like, I should probably sell some of these.
And you can't tell me that's not her. She didn't just paint herself in there because that looks just like her.
I don't know. Some of us watch Draculon. So.
And that's it.
We highly recommend everybody watch that.
So you could feel what we felt.
What's up,
Dom,
Styx?
what you got?
Yeah, so I finally got my 1 in 50 Poulet. How you say it?
Poulet?
Poulet, the 1 in 50 Energon universe.
Nice. Very good pull up. Let's get you
Why
back
is
up
Dom
here.
so
There we
small?
go.
Yeah, why am I what happened? You took me off the spotlight.
No, I lost.
Yeah, so
There we go.
Poulet,
Just want to make
One
stickers.
fifty?
Stickers wasn't there.
Crazy
Yeah,
things
I wanted
happen
to
when
get that
Styx
pull,
goes.
but I didn't pull the trigger on it.
and then finally, I got my declassified, silent
What's up, Danny?
issues of what's going on, man?
It's just the stupid StreamYard. Every time I pull up a comment, it does that.
I finally got my my Zartan silent issue covers. I got 2 of the regular covers, A and B, 2. The 1 in 10, and I got the foil cover.
Nice. You love your Zartan.
Love my Zartan, man. Then I finally got the my Invisible crossover Transformer cover. Transformers, was it issue 30? Yeah. So
Finally got a lot of stuff this week.
finally got it all came in finally.
I finally got this. I finally got that.
Well, here I got my my 1 copy of a
I think
copy
you just
of
forget when you order
Absolute Green Arrow, which I read. I read this finally.
There you go.
Looking forward to hearing about it.
Ready? The 1 in 25, John Gang, Echoes of
John
the
Gang?
Empire,
Yeah.
Galaxy Edge, Boba Fett with Luke, the cover. And then here, I know I showed this, but to show it again because we had the Baroness covers last week, G.I. Joe.
Yeah, very nice.
Very nice. Yeah, and then also yesterday I went to go see The Mandalorian and Grogu, which, if you want, I can give a nice little synopsis. No spoil, no nothing.
I'm seeing it tomorrow. I don't want to hear it. You save it for Sunday, Dom. I'm seeing it tomorrow.
I was able to pick up the popcorn bucket.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And it makes sounds.
Oh, that's fun. It makes sounds too.
Yeah, I like that. And you know the
Is
cool part about
popcorn up top, or where's the?
One thing I like.
I'm sorry, I don't know how these things work. I'm only used to ones that you can have sex with in terms of popcorn buckets.
But I do like this.
Oh, that's nice.
I like the.
That's nice.
Like,
how many horrible people were making that sound while eating popcorn during the movie?
No, nobody. Actually, I was the only one that bought this. I had to leave it at the counter because the way the chairs go, the reclining chairs. So I had my backpack with me because I went to work, and then I had this in my lap. I said, "Nah, I can't do this." I put the backpack underneath the chair, and I asked the girl in front. I said, "Do me a favor, can you hold this until the movie's over with?" And
Giggles
she,
didn't go with you to see it. I can't believe that. I
Who?
thought Giggles didn't go see
Yeah,
the
she
movie
did.
with you.
Yeah, we got.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
she enjoyed it too. So I got this. Yes, I'm a big kid. I don't give a shit. I will continue to buy toys and anything Star Wars. If I like it, I buy it. Don't care.
Yeah, no, that's not a bad one. I've seen much worse ones.
Well, $80 for this damn thing. So
I wouldn't
Oh,
play
that's
with it too much
80.
because of,
Ooh,
80 bucks.
$80.
That's ridiculous.
yeah, $80.
well, the other one's $80 too.
I mean,
the
it makes
one
sounds, it lights up.
Yeah,
I think the Mandalorian bust is also $80.
yeah.
For the-
Also, they threw in some
For $80,
cards.
you should be able to have sex with it.
Yeah.
Well, it was a
Should.
3D movie, so they threw some cards in. You got the Razor Crest, and you got, of course, the start of the show, Grogu.
Oh, is that the TCG? The whatever it's
Yeah,
called?
the unlimited game. The unlimited game, yeah. So you have regular card that, and that's it. It's basically like a free pack. I got two of them, one sealed, and then the other one I opened up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Score. Excellent.
That's it.
Steven Hughes. Okay. Sorry, I didn't catch that earlier. Three Rivers. Thank you. Steven Hughes.
Alrighty. Well, let's get into a little now and later. So for this week, let's see. I love the Odin cover, of course, the Third Eye Wayshak variant. Good cover. Wayshak stuff is fantastic. This should have said in the middle, Smile. It was a Sway cover, not Wonder Woman. So I swapped my Wonder Woman 33 and my Smile for the Camera 3, their headers.
Oh.
But Smile for the Camera 3 is a Sway cover, the fashion magazine variant.
Does that kind of got anything to do with the movie Smile, or is it completely
Yes.
different?
Yes,
It is.
same universe.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
based
is?
on it.
Okay. Same thing.
And I normally I like Sway is very talented. Sometimes he draws the women a little too handsome for my liking in the face. But I like this cover. This one's good. And on the far right there is where we have the Wonder Woman 33. It's just a nice open order Chuma Hill cover, and I love Chuma Hill.
I saw an IG clip of some young lady saying how great the Odin comic was. I mean, I paid attention because it was a lady. If it had been a dude, I wouldn't have paid attention, but it was a lady, so I was like, okay, tell me more. And, she seemed to like it.
I mean, Tinian writes good stuff. So I don't know. I'm looking for it. I'm looking forward. For later, the Shaolin Cowboy Stay in AI Live number 2 has a cool Dave Johnson variant on it. You can also get some fun Daniel Warren Johnson covers, and of course Jeff Darrow covers as well. But Shaolin Cowboy is one of my favorite reads. Jeff Darrow's stuff is always just top notch. Also up here, Conan 33 is going to have a nice Dan Panosian variant. And as I was talking to the boys backstage, Conan 6 had a beautiful Panosian cover on it a year and a half, 2 years ago. That's going for big bucks now. So it might not hurt to grab a little Dan Panosian cover on Conan 33. And I love Reek. And when Reek draws Jury, I am always going to be happy.
Has a lollipop between her toes when he draws her.
It's like they're drawing for me. It's like they're drawing specifically for me. I love it. So 2026 Street Fighter Swimsuit Special, number 1, cover E, the 1 in 5.
I forget the one. There's the one that he did that not a different cover, but same theme with her with a lollipop in between her toes. That's a big book. That's like a $100 book.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I got that one floating around here somewhere.
There's different versions of it too, but
yeah.
I don't. It wasn't a Kickstarter, was it? It was. Just,
no, it was. I think it was one of the Udon exclusives.
Okay.
Because Udon always has fantastic exclusives on their site. That's where a lot of great ICPOC covers come from, or those Udon exclusives that they have from their website. And for my tops and tails this week, I tend to be more of a Veronica kind of guy, but I'm not gonna complain about a Betty Cooper cover, especially when it's an homage to Betty Page. So Archie Comics 85th anniversary presents Archie's Movie Mania number 1. This is a Gabrielle De Caro limited to 300 virgin cover. So I'm quite jazzed about that. as I buy all things Betty and I buy all things Archie, having Betty Page homage cover on an Archie book is awesome. So that's my pick this week. Jedi, who do we have for our lovely lady of the week for our cosplayer?
I don't remember. Oh yeah, we have Chainsaw. So this is Chainsaw's debut. We have not had a Chainsaw on as the cosplayer of the week before. So yeah, I don't know how I stumbled across Chainsaw, but somehow my algorithm brought
just
her.
like Joe stumbled
my
across those
attention.
books.
Yeah, I don't know. It just happens. Here she is doing the Savage Rogue. Of course, she did some Vampy, so I'm going to throw Vampy up there. Drastic change in the way her face looks between these two. So, and not a bad, she did, looking at the background, of course, I think every time there's a Savage Rogue may be the one that you can actually go out into the parking lot and actually do in front of some bushes. That'll usually work for Savage Rogue and the beach, I guess. Vampy, yeah, you got to have a little smoke machine, some red lights, and a bathtub of blood doesn't hurt either when you're doing Vampy. So she's got her stuff together. She's doing it. And then we have some nightmarish stuff. We have Jason Voorhees, and we have Freddy Krueger cosplay. I like it when every once in a while I'll see them doing this. So when's the last time we saw a Meg?
It's been a while. I think it's been quite a while.
She pulls it off, and I like it when I like it. I've seen a couple of cosplayers do this on their IG pages. They'll show the picture that they're modeling their cosplay after. So
it's always nice for us old people who don't know who half this characters are.
Don't know when, like that middle one. I have no idea who that is.
That's the sister from Danny Phantom, I think.
Is it? Okay.
Sounds right. The animation looks about right on that.
Yeah.
And I know that the one on the far right is from. I know I've watched that cartoon with my kids. What's the one with the kid with the football-shaped head?
Rugrats.
Stewie?
Is that right? Is she
Stewie?
from Rugrats?
No, no.
Stewie?
It's Thornberries. Thornberries.
Ah.
Is that it?
Equally as disturbing animation.
Yeah, they're Thornberries.
And then we have if there's a Velma, she's gonna make the list. Chubby or skinny.
No reason not to.
Gonna make the slide. And we got Velma and Daphne. Did them both.
I prefer a thicker Velma, but that's just me.
Yeah, Velma's a little thicker, but I'm never gonna. Like I said,
I could be Scooby-Doo for the night.
This one, I think they did this one for Joe because I don't know who this character is.
Is this her cosplaying as Kit Guns?
But when you got booby guns, I'm gonna bring it to somebody's attention because I don't know what it's all about. I don't know how you draw those things, but
I'm guessing that has to be from some anime because that's the only way that would make sense.
Yeah, no doubt. Chat might know. Any of our younger viewers out there. And I think I have one more slide. Yeah, this one's for me. It's going to be the red, white, and
American, baby,
red, white, and blue bikini. It's going to make. I don't know who the character is. Probably a character too. But yeah, this one's for me. And is that it, Joe? I can't. I
think that
one?
was the last one.
Yeah, that is it.
Yep. Which brings us just in time.
Chainsaw, our cosplayer of the week. There you go.
Brings us just in time for, we have to break it up sometimes. We don't want to oversaturate with the Vampy. We didn't really have any Sonya to get into this week. So we did have a free comic book day for Gun Honey. So we figured, hey, why not? Preview it. It's going to be coming out soon. Give people an idea what's out there.
Early. I don't know when next month. Nerdy, do you know when this comes out? I know it's coming out in June. I don't know.
It's coming out in June.
I don't know when.
I did not put it on our
FOC
list.
was up.
Yeah, I did not put it on our list of indies because we were doing the 5-minute review for it. But I figured we'd be talking about it enough here. But
So
I'm happy.
I'm happy. I did not read probably Gun Hunting from the very beginning. I think I started reading Heat Seeker when we started doing the reviews on Heat Seeker. So a lot of, if there's any background to Gun Hunting that I don't know, or that anyone that's read Gun Hunting from the beginning might want to throw out there, please do. I think they kind of do these
You
things
got
where
enough.
you don't really
they give
need
you enough. They give you enough that you could pick it up.
And
Joanna Tan's
they do it in a way where you don't have to, like Vampy, they do it in a way where you don't have to like go through the archives back to the 90s to figure it out. But
it's also been a while. We haven't really had a Joanna Tan regular Gun Hunting series for a couple years. We've had Heat Seeker.
June 17th. That's when it comes out.
There you go.
17th. Okay, so mid-June. All right.
So
and there's going to be I didn't even touch on all the, I don't think I listed any exclusives because did I not
it's at the end. It's in the last slide. You have it as
it's the last slide. You're right because this is it. Okay, we'll get to it. Yeah, so this was the only free comic book day cover. There we go. And at the end I listed all of the regular open order, I guess, covers that you can get, and there's going to be a butt ton of exclusives for this too. There's already people and whatnot talking about it.
I liked the way they did this preview. I liked it. They gave us a little prequel story, and then they gave us a nice black and white preview of the series, which was nice because the black and white preview for the series, the artwork was very nice. I was very pleased.
So we get, I'm just going to call her Gun Hunting because I don't know right there. She shows up at
Joanna Tan.
Joanna Tan shows up at one of her friends, I guess, one of her helpers, one of her colleagues. Whatever.
Associates.
Yeah. Associates with a needing some help because this colleague's father knows a lot about breaking into the Kremlin or wherever they're breaking into, because she's so good at doing her job that work is not hard for her to come by. She's known as being the best.
She gets called in for impossible tasks.
Yeah. In this impossible task, like I said, she has to break into the Kremlin. So they kind of talk. I think it was the Kremlin, right? I think something.
Yep.
I think
yeah,
so.
it was the Kremlin.
And yeah, there it is in the background. So yeah, so they kind of walk us through how they're going to do it. There's high security, so she has to go in there and plant a gun so that when this guy's getting interrogated later, the gun is already there and he can use it to kill his interrogator, I guess. So this is how they're going to do it. Obviously, she can't get a gun in there, so she's going to go in as a maintenance man and use the toolbox and break it apart to make a gun. Everything's going well. She gets the gun in there. She leaves. She goes back. She gets naked and lays down on the bed for us. That is a nip in this for those of the more, don't just share any of your free comic books with the children, because that is a nip there that I had to cover up. So. But she came in, mission accomplished. She got the job done. She planted the gun and came back to reward herself with a shower and whatnot. Yep.
Well, shower and a scissor.
And everything worked. The guy got the gun. He shot this head guy in the head. And then we kind of get into the preview that Joe talked about that they gave us in black and white, where we find out that while the plan worked, she did her part flawlessly. This interrogator, this head guy, has several doubles. So I guess that's where we get the word doubles down. He had 3, they killed 1. So there's like two of his body doubles left plus him. They're all in 3 different locations. She has to figure out which one they're in. And I don't remember what all the swimming's about, but I put it in there because of the art.
It was great. The art was great. The art was fantastic.
Yeah. Because of the art. That's why I added that one. It's the art. So she gets in there and she poses as a masseuse therapists, massage therapists who, if you as you read it, you can tell that these massages always have happy endings. By the way, the guard there who's escorting her up is talking to her. Do you know what your mom does? Blah blah blah. And she goes in there, and so the way that she has, like, I think it showed it, but I didn't clip it in here. There's a little test that she can use because the real bad guy, not one of his doubles, has some sort of medical condition that requires like some blood or whatever, or skin or something. So she has like this little test kit that she's going to use to find out if it's really him. If it's really him, she's going to kill him. If it's not really him, she may kill him anyway. I don't know. But at the end, we see the guy laying on the table as she is about to give him the massage, and that's where it ends us, leading into, or giving it as far as the preview for issue 1 that comes out in mid-June. Like I said, this thing has lots and lots, and I forgot to open it up to the page. But I know we have a Art Germ is the main A cover, it looks like. We have a Hughes. We have
there's a handful of different ones.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a Rare Temper in there. There's a Yasmin in there. There's a lot of good covers in there. I like the one that they're doing the trading card. That's fun.
Yeah, I like that one too. It looks like, it's kind of a close up. Actually, it's a different pose now that I look at it, but yes, it's like the same artist that did the one next to Hughes up top there.
Up top, yeah.
And Gun Honey always does a really nice job too. Well, Titan in general does a good job with their cosplay covers when they have cosplay covers. I don't know. I'm happy with another Gun Honey series. It means I have to buy 70 copies of a book because there'd be a shit ton of covers. But it's the one title I don't care. I love the title. I enjoy reading it. They're super easy reads, but the dialogue's fun. It's peppy dialogue. There's some good jokes in there that they throw in there every now and then. It's not tedious dialogue.
I think I read the first 2 series, and it was better than I expected it to be. Nothing but okay, it's going to be just cover buys, but it was decent. It was decent. I mean, it wasn't as good as Pop Kill, but it was, it was kind of like that.
Yeah, it's
I like it's kind of like I don't know. To me, it's kind of Mission Impossible with a sexy lady instead of a sexy Tom Cruise. But I like the Yasmin cover. Well, I think that's cover F, that Yasmin cover with her.
Yeah, the one on the surfboard. Yeah.
That's
she's done a couple other Gun Honey covers.
Kang cover.
Yes.
And
like I said, I'm loading up on the Rare Temper, the third on the top.
Yeah, the Rare Temper.
Rare Temper, number 1. If you've never gone to Rare Temper's IG page, please do. She is absolutely adorable. She doesn't have a ton of comic covers out there. She's done a few Gun Honey covers, a couple other little covers here and there, but her work is fantastic.
Yeah. Hey Arnold, that's what I was trying to think of. Yeah. Okay. I'm late, but yeah.
Now that Rare Temper, is that the one that's a wraparound, Joe?
I don't know whether it's a wraparound or not on the Rare Temper one.
Because I know one of these was a wraparound.
But I know they did. I know they did a Naughty Nice side on one of them one time with a Rare Temper cover where
I think
you had a nice side and a naughty side.
Yeah, they're doing the same thing again.
Okay, so they've added since I made this, and not that I won't go into it, but I'm just looking here on League of Comic Geeks. So there's going to be a Perillo exclusive. Looks like there's a Carla Cohen.
They launched those
Ron Leary,
last week. Yeah.
Ivan Talavera.
Yeah, those are already out.
Actually, the Island Talavera is already dropped. I saw the email on that one. Yeah, so probably more to come. I think Dex Comics is going to do a
Big Dex.
Yeah, it's a book people love to do exclusives for. But truthfully, the open order covers and stuff like that are always fantastic as well. And again, who knows how many more Hughes covers we're going to get?
Yes. Yeah,
So,
I picked up all the Hughes variants that came out.
And Hugh's Gun Hunting covers are always fantastic. So pick it up. Excellent. Like I said, I think it'll be a fun read. They're always pretty short, so series. You get what, 4 to 6 books in a run of the story. They fly through pretty fast. They're easy reads, great covers, good interior art, and definitely a passable story. So that's good enough for me. Alrighty. I think it's Dom's favorite time. Dom's favorite time of the show.
It's time for the That's Not a Comic, That's Not a Comic, Salia Comic, Salia. It's time for the That's Not a Comic, That's Not a Comic, Salia Comic, Salia Comic. Oh, cool. Sale of the week.
All right, so it was kind of rough finding out what I wanted to do this week. Somehow I ended up just doing a quick search for Mexican bootlegs on eBay, and I saw some stuff that pretty much just stuff that I thought was interesting, basically, is what I went with. But these are all Mexican bootleg, which, quick question, and as I kind of went through this, I started seeing a lot of things that basically really just kind of look like 3D printing. And so I'm kind of wondering, are these really Mexican bootlegs anymore, or is that just the tag we use now for things that aren't licensed?
Especially if they're not in the box or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a curiosity question, because some of these things definitely probably are Mexican bootlegs, but some of them I kind of like, I don't know, are these really, made in Mexico, or are these,
I don't know, but I like these.
I like the so there were several of the horror ones, like we have here. We have the Homer Jason Voorhees, which sold for $40 on a fixed price in late March. I used, there were several. There was I want to say there was probably a Freddy Krueger for this, but it hadn't sold, so I didn't use it. This was the only one I found that had actually sold. But there was also Dr. Octopus that sold for $50, also in mid to late March. And then for Styx, I put this in there. We have a Frankenstein monster bootleg. This was a $65 fixed price. No mummies, Styx, sorry. This was sold for $65. It's on the card back in late February. And I don't know, this next one, like I said, it was just kind of things that I thought were interesting or kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This one is it's a prop airplane, like a bomber, but it has an alligator head on it. So this one kind of reminded me of, like, what's the guy from Toy Story, the little boy Sid, that just kind of made shit.
Yeah.
This is kind of reminded me of this.
I'm glad I see this, because when I was putting this together, I do everything on my phone. The pictures are very small, so I couldn't really make it out what it was. But now they see, because I thought it was a potato stuck on the front of a plane. But I'm far happier now that I know it's the head of a crocodile. It's
an alligator, and it's called Italian A brain Crocodilia bombardina.
Bombardina.
Yeah, so $22 fixed price, sold March 30th. Somebody wanted this thing. I did see another one that hadn't sold that was very similar, only it was blue. But this one actually sold. So I don't know. I mean, some people out there, as we talked about on this segment, ever since we started doing this segment, people collect any and everything, even if it's just like, that is just crazy. I want it in my crazy collection. So
it brings me joy to know there's some small child out there playing with a plane with a crocodile head.
You just never know. You never know. Next, so this one's kind of my what the hell. We have a Bride of Chucky Baby Yoda. At least that's how they labeled it. It's Chucky buys Chucky. This one sold for $75 on a best offer back in early April. And then I love Captain Caveman. Well, probably one of my favorites from my childhood cartoon watching. But we have a bootleg. The mouth was, I was just like, what the hell's going on? They couldn't have done something
Really?
different.
Because that club looks a little interesting.
It does too.
Oh,
It
Danny.
looks pretty phallic, doesn't
Got
it?
it because of the feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to put a close up of the feet in there for Joe, just in case he was
Thank you.
interested in
I appreciate
adding that to his foot collection. But yeah, this is the Jumbo Captain Caveman, sold for $45 back in mid-March.
I think that club has some veins in it.
Yeah, yeah. And is that it? Is that the last?
Yeah,
That's the last one. It's very only 3 slides this week because it was kind of it was hard to kind of come up with stuff. A lot of Mexican bootlegs out there, mainly Star Wars and I want to say Masters of the Universe, G.I. Joe. Those kind of monopolize. If you do a search on eBay for bootlegs, Mexican bootlegs, but you do find these interesting little offset kind of outliers.
It's rare to find a Jumbo Captain Caveman with painted toenails and a very vascular club.
Yeah, make sure you watch that.
Joe would have that in his nightstand.
I don't know. That club's a little intimidating.
Captain Cave Talk.
It was, like I said, that thing was interesting. I'm wondering what they used to make that bootleg. All right, so for the spotlight tonight, I was just going to do a little indie outlook. So from next week through early August, all of the new titles that are dropping, I tried to focus only on #1 issues that are coming
JJ,
out.
you broke that news, didn't you?
I don't know who Trisha Helfer is, but sure.
I
Seems to be
literally just
everybody
showed
doing
you.
it.
She's the one from the comic I showed you of the Battlestar. She was 6.
Oh,
okay.
very nice.
The woman in the red
We've
dress.
seen
Yes, woman in a red dress.
oddly enough, JJ kind of keeps us updated on who's
Who's on OnlyFans?
the girl from what's that show?
Well, I know Jamie Presley's on OnlyFans.
Jamie Presley. That's what I'm trying to think of. There was another one too that JJ told us. But anyway, hey, if they got pretty feet, I think they're going to do well. Otherwise, I'm not sure. Not sure what they'll go over.
She already spent all her My Name is Earl money.
Yep. Yep.
So, yeah.
Not enough reruns of that show going around for residuals.
Nope.
All right, kids. So let's start off here. This deck was so nice I had to split it into 2 because it was so goddamn big. So let's start off here. So in May, Styx, I know you'll be happy. There's some Universal Monsters.
Yes.
Creature from the Black Lagoon Lives. The Black and White Special #1. That's a nice B cover there by Chirillo. For all you Ghost Machine World fans, Hornsby and Halo will have a prequel. There's a nice Gary Frank connecting cover on that. So I like prequels. Prequels are nice sometimes. Ooh, Shannon
Now
was-
we're getting somewhere.
Uh,
we don't have. I'm sorry.
no.
Joe. I would just say, too bad we don't do our OnlyFans Friday anymore. We could just JJ would just keep us inundated with the latest of what's going on. But
hey, even though she's 60,
anymore.
even though she's 60, let's get Samantha Fox in OnlyFans.
I want to have some fun.
Yeah.
We're getting a new Berserker series, and I don't know. Ribic is a beast. I saw Ribic covers, and he is doing one of the main covers on Berserker #1. Light Draws Breath. We're getting a Did You Hear About Mimi Green, which seems to be a book of an audience that I'm probably not focused on, but I did like the cover B, the Rosemary Valero O'Connell cover on it. We're getting Life and Death of Lucas Dreamwalker #1. There's 2 nice Rebecca Puebla covers. There is a black and white version of this as well. Cool cover. I know the tagline in it was, how many times can you die in your dream before you die in real life? So take that for what it is. Looks like an interesting little fun series. It's an R.L. Stine series, and we're getting Frank Avila in there as well. So it looks like it'll be a fun little series. Puts out
And
some
JJ,
nice
you
stuff.
don't know who Samantha Fox is? Come on, man.
Antarctic Press does a lot of these kind of one-offs of these little series. They have this Cryptid Core, but their B covers. Number one, very few LCSs grab the A covers to begin with, let alone the B covers. So sometimes the B covers are end up being pretty rare. And it was kind of a cool cover, the Erwin Arosa cover. So Cryptid Core.
Looks like Palpatine.
It does. We're getting a little Mark Spears Monsters number 0, so you can get a little clown backstory on this one. This was just a creepy cover. You know, the other covers feel like they've been done before in one way or another with some different colors, but this one was fun. I like seeing the barely being able to see the clown's reflection in the balloon. It's kind of fun.
Mr. Funny Bones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it.
And new series from Dark Horse, Only the Savages Are Left, number 1. Nice Mastrazo cover. This is supposed to be about virus strikes that makes people extremely violent, but the only way you can get rid of the virus, I believe, is to kill another person.
Yep.
So that looks
Sounds
interesting.
familiar.
There's some fun covers on that. Everything feels,
Yeah.
post-apocalyptic, post-virus, zombie. It's there's a lot of that nowadays.
Yeah, I picked up that cover and cover A for that series.
Yeah, this cover I kind of dug, but I don't mind most of the covers on it. Looks interesting. We get The Ring, The Man Who Beat the Man, number 1. Nice Oliver Barrett cover. Gail Simone's writing these. They're kind of like partial fiction type boxing stories. So I thought that was kind of fun from Dark Horse to put those out. So if you're a boxing fan, there'll be some books with some fun covers. We're getting Devil in the Herd, number 1. This is a Windows cover who also wrote this book. So if you want a little Western horror, as I was saying, there's some Western horror coming out. This is some Western horror for you. And it's a creator I don't know much about, so I might pick this up. Junk Punch. I know nothing about this book. I just love the name of it. I find it to be hilarious. I love the Mercandolfa cover. The Savage cover is also nice. The B cover. But I don't know. I'm not going to not buy a book called Junk Punch. I'm sorry. It's the way my brain works. Also in June, Black Mask is having another volume of Cal Exit, Say Goodbye to Hollywood. This is the 1 and 3 Carlos Granada cover. Cal Exit, well, number 1, Black Mask is famous for never delivering when they say they're going to deliver a book. And things always get shifted around. Print runs tend to be pretty low on them, especially the ratios. So, and Black Mask will often have some Jasmine Darnell covers and things like that in there as well. So it's a series that I pick up when I can, when it actually comes out. On the right, we got Madame Tarantula number 1. Mike Hoffman's been doing these magazines. You'll see Squid Girl a little bit later. But Hoffman's art is great. You can call him Frazetta Light if you want. I don't know. But I like Hoffman's work, and these are fun magazines. This, I think, is the only second print I put on here in this whole list. But there is Excommunicated number 1, does have a second print that's a ratio, a 1 in 20 of an Edo cover. So for all you Edo chasers out there,
Gotta get that Mask book, man. 1 in 500.
Yeah, like there's a shit ton of Mask covers for Mask number 1. So I was like, everyone loves Daniel Warren Johnson. It's a 1 in 500, which is kind of crazy, but there it is. It's a 1 in 500 Mask number 1 cover, Daniel Warren Johnson. So we'll see what that does. That'll be interesting to see. Those super high ratios are always weird. I love Jay Lee's work. I just do. And Jay Lee's going to be putting out M1 Monster Racing League from Image. You got the A cover on the left there. It's an exclusive, a J-Lee exclusive in the middle, a store exclusive, and on the right, I like the John Muth cover as well. So it looks like it'll be just a fun book. I like racing books. They're always fun. Throw some monsters in there too, and some J-Lee artwork. Yeah, you got me sold.
I like that one on the right. Looks like a Starfleet officer.
Yeah, Muth is good. He's somebody
Star
that
Trek.
we need to look into more.
Never heard of it.
Rip off of Star Wars now. Just kidding.
Of course, Godzilla is doing all the weird crossovers with everything. So we're getting Godzilla's The Odyssey. So if you want to see a mashup of Godzilla and Homer's The Odyssey, you can pick this up. There are
I actually like it because it has Gigan on the cover. I like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the Chrysalis on the left is just a really nice cover. I do like the Clash of the Titans homage cover on the right.
I like that
That's
too.
great.
Which is pretty
Clash
nice.
of the Kaiju.
Yeah, I
like
pre-ordered
said,
that one on the left. It's a great cover.
Yeah, I don't have high hopes for this being an interesting read. Maybe it will be. I don't know, but it's definitely some cool covers. And
How many covers for number one?
I think there are 4.
4 covers.
Yeah, there was like 4 or 5.
Yeah, there's I think 1 ratio and 3 or 4 open order covers.
I might just
But
buy
that
this
one on the left, that was the best cover for me. I ordered
Yeah,
like
I
3 of
agree.
that one.
There's a fun movie
A
poster.
regular cover. That's
for the ratio as
that's
well.
a regular ratio cover, right? It's regular.
It's
open
open
order.
order. That's the
Open
cover
order.
B. Both of these, cover B and C, are just open
Okay.
order covers.
Nice.
And when is this coming out?
In June.
In June.
Middle
Okay.
June.
Not too far.
Ignition Press keeps just cranking out titles. Good on them because they tend to be pretty fun. So we're getting Bad Thoughts from Ignition Press. Guy's a mercenary, something. But Ignition books have been pretty good reads, and they've been quality art, quality books, quality covers. So I'm not going to knock it. And Ignition, they print the number of the book on the back. So you know exactly what book. Yeah. You know what run yours is coming from. What issue yours was in terms of numbers. Maybe you get lucky, you get a number 1. Maybe you get, who knows. We're getting a He-Man Masters of the Universe, Wings of Fate. This is from the new movie universe. So
I really want to see that, man. I'm excited to see that.
yeah, so if you were looking for a comic that ties in with the new movie, this would be the one to go for. Yet another book, probably targeted at a younger demographic. That's not me, but Kelly Sue DeConnick has Skate Ali out. This is the E cover, the Jamie McKelvey cover. Supernatural is having a little spin-off with Castiel. There will be a blind bag for that.
You're a good guy.
For all you kids who love blind bags.
All you blind bag fans.
Yeah, I guess if you're a Supernatural fan, you want something that's maybe a little different. Yeah, sure. Why not? Gehenna's having a one shot, so I'm happy. This series was a lot of fun. So Gehenna in Tokyo. There's a bunch of fun covers on it. The Yamamoto's good, the Ferrara's good, the Samaru's good, the Autumn Bellflower one, which I've showed before, is very good as well. I like the series. It's a lot of fun. If you like stuff like Gun Honey and stuff like that, and just a lot of action, it's a fun book.
I like the Bellflower one. I like that anime style cover.
Yeah, it's fun. Like I said, all the covers I enjoy. I think there is a black bag there. There's nudie covers on this as well. Thank you, Gehenna. We get from Bad Idea, Tankers versus Ancient Aliens, number 1.
Again, Tankers. I used the first series of Tankers. They had it.
This is the B cover. Now, interesting concept. You go back in time to try to stop an asteroid from hitting Earth, so more dinosaurs are around for longer, so that you have more oil in the future. but the cover was pretty badass. Dinosaur covers are always cool.
Dinosaurs rule.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Yeah,
a
I think I
cool,
picked up.
cool
I
concept.
picked up cover A on it.
I got the original Tankers, the original one, the first one that came out.
Yeah.
Was it a good read?
It was a good read. It was. It definitely was.
And of course, we're getting Dynamite loves to throw all the ladies together, so we're getting an Altered States Warlords #1. This is the cover B, the Mike Ruth variant. So we'll get our Sonya and our Deja and our Vampy all together in some fun adventure on Mars. Threw this in there for Styx. I know Styx enjoys some Edgar Rice Burroughs. We're getting a Tarzan book, and the covers are all really good too. There's a Nubovich cover, Alyssa cover, written by Steve Orlando. It's always fun to have a good Tarzan book come out every now and then.
What company is this?
New book?
I forget what Alien Books, I believe, is putting this out.
Alien? Okay.
It wasn't a title or a publisher I was overly familiar with, but they had some talent on the covers, so I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, Tarzan's open.
Yeah, anyone can do it. It's not under.
Yeah, anyone can do it.
There's no IP on it anymore. Mike Diodato had Jade Warriors, which was a Kickstarter, but like a lot of Kickstarters nowadays, they end up being books that you put out, and you can get most of the covers except for like one or two that was on the Kickstarter. So Jade Warriors has a couple of Mike Diodato Jr. covers, put out by Keen Spot. We have The Order being put out, written by the Elban brothers. And ironically, this book is about twins who got separated from their mother, stuck working in some type of rough coal mine, and try to reunite with their mother. There you go. A little Return of the Living Dead.
Nice.
The Untold Tales of
go.
Tarman.
They got a new one that's
#1.
coming out this year.
Yeah, this is the Royale and Martinez Black and White Century Limited variant. There is a color version of this, but it is nowhere near as cool as the black and white version.
I might want that one. Who's making that? What book?
That'd be an interesting read too.
It's probably from American Mythology.
Yeah, I think it's American Mythology.
I know that because they have the new Night of the Living Dead coming out in October, and also a new Return of the Living Dead coming out too. So there's like 2 zombie flicks coming out at the end of the year, which is good.
Also from American Mythology, we got Catching Hell #1. It's just a cool Greg LaRocque cover. American Mythology is very hit or miss for me. Sometimes they'll have some cover candy, which draws me in, and then they absolutely just press turds in between the covers in terms of the story and the interior art. So I don't know what this will be like, but I just really dug that cover. So that's just a pure cover buy for me. Devil's Due. Devil's Due's they're going to be putting out a lot of stuff. So they're having their Devil's Due 25th anniversary special coming out. So there's a nice shoddy cover and a nice Ortiz cover on that as well for all you Mercy Sparks fans.
Okay.
Image is putting out the $1 Trillion Kid. You have a kid who's worth $1 trillion. It could be an interesting story. There's a handful of covers there, but the Ivan Reis connecting cover is fun. One of my favorites coming up, I'm finally getting another Concrete series. Concrete was one of the first indie books I ever read as a kid. I love Paul Chadwick's artwork. I love Concrete books. Concrete loses his memory, and that's kind of where this book picks up. So for all you old Paul Chadwick Concrete fans out there that love Fragile Creature and stuff like that, you'll be getting a little run of Concrete. Land of Never, #1, Miguel Mora book. This one, I believe, is one of those guy's daughter goes missing and kind of picks up the cold case years later. So get a little mystery book, always fun. From Mad Cave. Phantom has another volume out. Phantom versus Red Dragons, #1. Nice Freddie Williams cover. I like Phantom covers. They just kind of bring me back. Keen Spot's giving us Pimp Killer.
Killer.
Do I have to explain what this book's about? Probably not.
I think we got it.
Yeah, I think the title says it all. So the Philip Jin cover on the A cover is nice. Get an El Petrovich cover as well. I think there's 2 versions of the El Petrovich cover on Pimp Killer. So Pimp Killer, why not?
What's she holding?
We got a little Grim Fairy Tales, the 2026 Dark Circus pinup special. The first one there is the A cover, but you get a nice Paul Green there in the middle, and a very nice Mike Chrome there as well. So
it's a bounty hunter one there for you,
in the middle, isn't it?
That's green. Yeah. There's a little Grogu.
Get the Mandalorian helmet.
Mando helmet hanging down.
Yep.
Grogu.
There you go. There you go.
Snatch. What?
There you go, Tom. But I love Paul Green. There's nudie versions of those as well. Again, Styx. Universal Monsters, Blood of the Wolf Man.
I like
number
that,
1.
This
We've
one
got a
I'm looking
Middleton.
forward to.
That's a Josh Middleton cover. I love Middleton, and that's
the
a
one at
fantastic
75.
cover. The one on the right's the Jorge Fornes 175.
That's a cool cover. I like that
great.
cover.
Movie
That's like a
Yes.
movie poster cover.
Yeah.
All the covers on this are fantastic.
Wow.
They're all really, really good covers. But I was like, shit, Middleton is doing an open order cover on a Wolfman book.
Yeah, this sounds good. This sounds like a good
Yeah.
read.
I hope so. The Universal Monsters books have been kind of hit or miss for me. Some of them have been pretty decent. Some have
I've
been
enjoyed them.
We got Image giving us the Eye Collector number 1. So this has to do with something with the moon and some type of creature that's on or around the moon that encounters humans and doesn't like it so much. So look kind of interesting. Mignola has a bunch of Hellboy stuff coming out, and Hellboy and the BPRD is coming out. An interesting little B cover on there. So if you're a Hellboy fan, there's like 3 or 4 Hellboy titles coming out over the next few months. So for all you Mignola fans out there, a lot of Mike Mignola. This one excited me as well. Mind Management has another volume coming out. All of the covers are fantastic. There is a blind bag. I know how you kids feel about blind bags, but that Manson cover, the Nixon cover, there's 2 other black and white covers that are like that, as well as some of the fun covers on the right there.
What is going on at that last cover?
It's crazy.
Yeah, they're kind of skin things.
They got
on a laptop.
Skin stretched over a laptop. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they're pretty disturbing. The Manson one is fantastic. That's going to be a sought after cover.
Nice on his chin.
The blind bags are past FOC already. They are sold out in a handful of places as well. So just a heads up there on this book. But Matt Kent also has a lot of stuff coming out over the next few months as well. But this is an Oni Press book. Like I said, watch out for those blind bags because they are, like I said, they're not easy to find and they are sold out in a lot of places. We get some Valiant Beyonds doing these all new Harbinger with different characters. Nubovich is doing a lot of the B covers onto these. So if you're a Nubovich fan and a Valiant fan, some
I was
nice
a huge
covers
Valiant fan. I had all the original volumes of Valiant at the time. Big time back in the late 80s, early 90s. Valiant.
This relaunch, they have a lot of the titles and they're putting a lot of the stuff out. So if you're a fan,
War is good.
Some stuff to read. Devil's Due, Mercy Sparks #1. This one was the one that was just on the Kickstarter as well. So you could have got the Torque cover on the Kickstarter, but it's a 1 in 10 now. So it's very weird the way they do all these things with the Kickstarter, and then relatively, well, in Devil's Due case, you end up getting these hit before you end up getting your Kickstarters delivered to you, which is a little bit disappointing at times. So If you like the Devil's Due Mercy Spark stuff, try to look in previews to see what's coming out in open order before necessarily loading up on the Kickstarter, and see what's unique on the Kickstarter that they won't have in the open order stuff. And ending June, we get a 7 Years of Darkness. 7 Years of Darkness, schmalky stuff is great. If you like horror, this stuff is fantastic. 72 Keys #1 has a fun little cover B there. Nice little Eric Talbot cover. They're bringing back 100 Bullets. So, I mean, 100 Bullets was one of those few, series. It went 100 issues.
I like that.
So they're bringing back another volume of 100 Bullets, the U.S. of Anger. So that's for all you old school Vertigo fans that love that series, bringing it back. And we're getting a Last Starfighter. I've seen the rumors that there's a sequel that's being made of Last Starfighter.
Yes, there is, from what I understand.
I do have 3 of the covers for the Last Starfighter on my FOC for next week.
Yeah, it's it's not it's probably not a bad one to grab a couple copies of, once that movie news hits a little harder. But it might just be fun for a little nostalgia read as well. Killer Influences #1, nice David Lapham cover on the 1 in 15. I kind of enjoy reading crime books and serial killer type stories. They're normally pretty entertaining, and there's normally a decent amount of action in them. So they tend to move along pretty well. So pick that up from IDW. And like I showed before, Shaolin Cowboy, again, it's just a great series. If you pick it up, it's entertaining. It's very few people put as much time and effort into interior art as Jeff Darrow. So, pick it up and enjoy it. Beast of Birkin, Matt Fiumara cover there from Dark Horse. It was a good, just creepy cover. And I will never pass up a Hack cover, by the way. So Red Sonja Noir, The Plunder and the Princess #1 has a good Hack cover. Anytime Hack does Sonya or Vampirella, I just love those damn covers. Pick them up all the time.
And I just have to fix it. It's Borikin.
Oh, thank you. We're getting the Adriana Mello variant on our Vampirella Summer Special 2026 #1. Vampy in a bikini, always a winning story. Put her on the beach, sure. Bad Idea is bringing us Dingo Goliath.
All right.
Dingo Goliath.
It's a bad idea, but take it for what it's worth. I'm sure it'll be a crazy story. Starhenge book 2. I didn't know there was book 1 for this, but I did kind of like the cover, so I'm probably going to go back and read the initial volume.
Not horrible.
That.
Not horrible.
The covers looked good. Looked like it would be a decent read. And we're getting another Hank Howard Pizza Detective, The Inside Job. So it's another Bad Idea book. It's a David Lapham book. I have the first one here that I've been waiting to read, but I like weird detective stories, so I'm kind of excited about that one. Dead Acre, again, keep saying they give us Western horror. We don't get straight Western, but we do get Western horror. So Vault's putting out the Dead Acre Black Badge #1. It's a nice Nathan Gooden cover on the 1 in 20. I'm a big fan of weird Adventure Time covers. So the Adventure Time quadruple feature has just a great Ben Turner cover on that. There's no way I'm not buying that cover.
Good cover.
Adventure Time's fun. I've talked about Nubile Strike Force West on this channel before. And the cover C by Ryan Brown will be coming out in July. It's a very ample cover.
See, that's actually Joe's calling right there. That's what she's selling Joe.
Yeah, that's good enough for me. It's the Nubile Strike Force West. It's like they just make books for me. They know. We're getting our exquisite corpses spinoff of Rascal Randy. This is the cover B, the Tyler Boss variant. I'm sure there will be a ridiculous number of probably store exclusives and stuff for that book as well, because people like their Exquisite Corpses. It was one of those nice books that it didn't fizzle out. People seemed to get more and more interested in it as it went on, because it actually picked up and got pretty good toward the end.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the last issue.
Yeah. Something I'm looking forward to, Do a Powerbomb is doing a black and white series. So Do a Powerbomb black and white #1. This is the cover E, Daniel Warren Johnson, vintage Japanese wrestling mag cover. Do a Powerbomb is still, I love Daniel Warren Johnson's solo stuff, and this was such a great series. So I'm jazzed about this. And we're also getting a little 3 Worlds, 3 Moons Foundations #1, which is a good, cool space cover. Well, mildly psychedelic space cover. Witness Point #1. The reason I put this one in here is Nathan Fillion is writing it. So, for those of you that like to see some actor, whoever, try their hand at the comics, Fillion is doing this. So Lee is doing the artwork for it. So it looks like it'll be fun.
Anybody out there don't know who he is? Guy Gardner, the rookie.
The rookie, yeah.
Firefly.
Firefly, definitely.
But yeah, so it looks like a fun little crime drama book. Star-Crossed coming out as well. I just really dug that A cover on that. We're getting, if you like vampires and you like pirates and you're like, but I don't want to buy 2 books, I want to buy 1 book. Well, Vampirates is for you. And
like that.
There's a handful of interesting covers.
Freaking boom! He's gonna have like 10,000 covers.
But Michael Dianis' foil cover is pretty nice.
Oh, and I like the Rocketeer.
Yeah, Rocketeer Infiltrator. So we have 1 Rocketeer series out now. We're getting another one. Beautiful Joe Quinones cover. Like I said, if you throw Betty Page on a cover, I am buying the book.
Well, listen, a little bit of a history with Rocketeer. Joe Johnson, who created the Boba Fett armor, the prototype armor, along with Ralph Aquari, also created the Rocketeer outfit. So Joe Johnson, Star Wars connection right there. So
nice. Hey, if you want a little Dracula, you got Operation Iron Coffin, IDW,
Nazis.
Their horror imprint. Yeah, you get Dracula, Nazis on a train.
Yep, so, and he kills it. It's like he's an anti-hero. It's great.
There you go. So that's always fun. Fire and Ice, Dark Wolf #1. Great Panosian cover. Fire and Ice covers are always great. I love when Panosian does Fire and Ice covers because they're always killer. There's Virgin variants of this cover as well. There you go, Styx. There's your Doctor Who Circuit Breaker #1. This is the cover E from Flops, our friend of the channel, Flops. This is the black and white takeover, color your own variant. It's going to be there. There's the colorized version as well. So big ups to Flops on that one.
Pick up the Doctor Who book so we can do more Doctor Who books so that Styx can be happy.
That's right.
That's it.
I'm a big Flops fan. I don't buy a lot of Doctor Who books, but I will buy this. We're getting Holmes versus Watson as well. That was just a really great cover on that A cover for Holmes versus Watson. Little indie book, but cool cover nonetheless. As I mentioned before, Mike Hoffman, Squid Girl #1. These magazines are fun. I like comic magazines, and Hoffman's art is fantastic. So Squid Girl #1's a good one. And they keep doing these Archie one-offs where they keep giving us Dan DiCarlo covers. So we get the Betty and Veronica swimsuit special #1. There is a Betty cover as well, but I am a Ronnie fan. I am squarely in Team Ronnie. I believe there's foils of this as well. They look extra sharp when you get them. The non-foil, just the straight-up color ones, are extremely sharp. So for all you DiCarlo fans out there, so it's definitely something to pick up. Hey, Turtle fans, you're getting Last Ronin Training Day #1. So we'll get another get some more turtles, get some more Last Ronin out there. So I'm sure all you turtle fans will be loading up on that, and I'm sure there'll be a ridiculous number of exclusives for that as well. And God forbid Godzilla doesn't team up with somebody or have a crossover. You got your Sonic the Hedgehog Godzilla crossover.
I want to see Godzilla versus Transformers, man.
I'm sure you'll get it. He's in every goddamn book.
I know.
Distillery has Mischief of Magpies #1. Again, it's just a cool Daniel Warren Johnson cover.
And there goes a Kingdom of Earth with the flag. There you go, Jedi.
Kingdom of Earth is actually written by David Dashmalian, the guy that played Polka Dot Man. Yep. He's been writing a handful of comics lately. Again, I like when I see, and also Sully is doing the art. I like when those actors are really into comics and try their hand at writing comics. And he's written some stuff for our buddy James Aquiline for his stuff too. I think he's done some for the Weird Tales, stuff like that. A guest we had on a few months back. Minotaur #1, again, Ignition Press puts out some interesting weird stuff. It's a cool 1 in 10 on the Martin Simmons cover. I'm excited. I'm just still very excited about Banana #1. I'm sorry. I am. I love all of the covers. The cover B is a J.G. Jones cover. It's a weird cover. I enjoy it. I've always kind of wanted to know what would David Bowie look like as a banana, and now I have my answer.
There you go.
It's perfect.
I have no interest in that Banana #1, but I feel like that's going to be a book that just blows up because it's so weird. And I'm like, I've got to at least pick up a couple copies of cover A or something.
You get an Allard cover on the A. The ratio is the Allard cover with a taped banana on the cover, a picture of a taped banana. It's a bad idea. It's going to be weird, and they're going to have some weird stuff. But I don't know. It was just too weird for me to pass up. For all you Liefeld fans, you can get a little Badrock #1. There's a Brett Bean cover on this. And for all you Dungeon Crawler Carl fans and fans of Absolute Batman homages, you can get Special Edition #0. Because you can never have enough Absolute Batman homages. Yeah, and then people love the Dungeon Crawler Carl as well. It's they threw two very, very popular things in there. If BK's hanging around here, there's Grendel with tits.
Grendel.
Grendel's Devil's Crucible Sedition #1, the Brennan Wagner cover. And if maybe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles aren't your thing, well, there's Super Mondo Mega Mutts, and you could always pick that up, I guess. I will always look for Archie horror books, and if you're going to give me a Francavilla cover on an Archie book, I will pick it up every single time. Jughead's Pie-mageddon #1. It's the 1 in 10 Francavilla ratio. And Arctic Press is giving us Spy Bunnies #1 as well. This is the B cover. Again, Schmalky, if you like horror, Schmalky is fantastic, and his art is just killer. So Prophets of Doom #1. Devil's Due is giving us Love Bunny and Mr. Hell #1. This is the 1 in 10 Sveta cover. There's a version of this as well. This was also recently in a Kickstarter as well.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, Joe. So I looked at the Kickstarter, and I don't see a difference in the Kickstarter cover and in the one that's up for FOC. And the Kickstarter is only $10. So I'm like, would it just be better just to get the Kickstarter books?
In some cases, yeah. I mean, if you can get ratios cheap, then you can get ratios cheap. If
unless
not,
these end up coming out before the Kickstarter.
These will come out before the Kickstarter. Yeah. And again, in some cases, you will get a few covers when they launch something that is only on the Kickstarter, not on the open order. And then in some
Yeah.
cases, you'll get stuff that you can get as a cover through the Kickstarter, but are ratios when they come out in open order.
Yeah, so I already pre-ordered this from Golden Apple, but I think I might pick up a couple from the Kickstarter too.
Yeah, the Kickstarters are nice. It pisses me off that they come after the open order, which to me is just the wrong order to go in. Sticking with the theme of things with breasts, Sophia Mummy #1. If you like your mummies with breasts, why not? Why not read Sophia?
I don't hate them.
Mummy. Yeah, I'm not against it. So yeah, it's an American mythology.
Yeah.
So again, don't know what you're gonna get, but mummy with breasts. And there you go, Jedi horror comics, American Nightmares #1. There's a good flag cover for you. This is the foil cover. There's a regular and a foil cover on that one. Lipstick Clickers is giving us a deluxe edition, which is always fun. It's mostly the original covers, but a nice deluxe edition if you missed out the first time around. And Valhalla, which is if you like Norse mythology and you like the law, you get a Norse mythology law story. So that's something from Ablaze.
But I answer Danny's question. These are all over the place, right?
Yeah, this isn't from a website. This is me crawling everything for 3 months to figure out what's coming out over the next 3 months. This is all these books should be orderable at places. They should be orderable through your LCS if you ask them to order them. Most of the July stuff is still pre-FOC. Most of the June stuff, some of those FOC covers have passed, but the July stuff should still be able to be there for pre-order. Great Bill Sienkiewicz cover on Terminal #1, by the way. It's 1 in 25. Great Sienkiewicz. Good looking book. I can imagine that one's going to be sought after. Good Sienkiewicz cover. I'm excited about Sicko, even though I'm sorry if Terry's here. It is a Tinny Howard book, but a woman that can weaponize her sicknesses. So she can shoot her snot at supersonic speeds and all kinds of fun things. That is what this book is about. But I do love Juliet Neca, as she's been getting a good amount of work lately. Her covers are great.
Wasn't there a character in One Piece that did that? In the One Piece where he flick his boogers and they explode?
I've never watched One Piece, but would it surprise me? No, That would not surprise me one bit. Nice Michael Cho cover on Warbird #1. If you want some kind of espionage, crime drama books, we're getting another volume of Red Shirts. Red Shirts goes to the 21st century, #1. Yeah. So if you were a fan of the first Red Shirt series, which was fun, could have been better, could have been worse. Great covers, but still was kind of a fun read.
Yeah, the first series was really fun. But the covers is what sold it. Those covers were always popping up in the top 10.
Yeah, and this is a pretty fun, gross cover. We got a finger there. We got some eyeballs. Got some guts. Hey, if the feet aren't your thing, you can get the 2006 Street Fighter Swimsuit Special #1, the Reek cover for Viper.
The American flag in the background too.
Yeah, you get the American flag there in the background as well. There's 3 Reek special covers for the 2026 Street Fighter Swimsuit Special. I'm sure Udon will probably end up throwing something up there at some point as well.
I think they're already on the website for pre-order.
Yeah. Again, I didn't want to put it up there, but I had to. The Giant Size Youngblood #1. Yeah. Rob's putting it out. There you go. If you're not tired of Godzilla stomping other cities, he's going to go to San Diego. I threw this up there as a little hat tip to our good old friend AOA, who we miss. It's a Ron Lim cover. I know he was always a big Ron Lim fan.
Yep.
We're getting Dread the Hall H 2026 #1. This I'm sure will be a funny book. Kind of poking some fun at Comic-Cons in general. This is a fun Maria Wolf cover for all you Maria Wolf fans out there. I know sometimes she's very hit or miss for people, but it's a good Maria Wolf cover. I like it. For our off-branded Conan, we have the Sumerian, Zuthul of the Dusk, #1. Nice Steven Subic cover. It just, I don't know, it just kind of has some, especially the girl in the back has some Frazetta vibes for me. But if you like your Conan type stuff, and I do, pick up the series. The first series was pretty good as well. Solomon Kane's having a series as well, another volume. Lion Errant #1, a nice J.H. Williams III cover there. Solomon Kane books are fun. Again, there's never enough Godzilla, so we're getting the horror of Godzilla. So we're getting a horror title of Godzilla. Nice Kelly Jones cover on that. Don't forget to pick up Your Greatest American Hero from Amp Comics. Some nice covers on there. If you were a fan of the series back in the day, they're nice.
I'm actually looking forward to
another flag
Godzilla.
for you, Jedi. Yeah, horror Godzilla will be interesting.
I mean, the covers look really horrific. I mean, like it says, but the story actually sounds like it might be pretty good. You know, going back to the traditional, he's going to come and just destroy and kill everyone. I kind of like that.
Yeah, I need some more simple Godzilla. I'm so tired of the crossovers.
Yeah.
So hopefully that brings us back to just some good old school Godzilla. No, he won't set foot in Florida. The Patron #1 from Ignition. This looks like an interesting read. You basically have a wealthy art patron who finds young talent, buys up their art and becomes their patron, and then kills them. So it looks like a fun story. Cloven, by the way, this is a Panosian book. Panosian is doing this book, so there are some good Panosian covers on there. I'm not sure whether he's doing all the interiors in it or not, but again, Western horror. Black Star, also Ignition Press. Not sure what Black Star's about. Not one clue, but I did like the Allison Sampson cover. Also with Nano. Have no clue what it's about, but throw some girls ready to scrap on the cover. I'm probably going to buy the book. It's a Matt Kent book as well. Buffy fans, you're going to get a new volume of Buffy from Dynamite. Dynamite has the rights for Buffy now, so
nice.
You'll be getting plenty of covers, a lot of stuff. But like I said, I like Juliet Nyeka, and she has a nice cover on Buffy #1.
Yeah, there's a ton of covers.
Oh
for
yeah,
that.
it's Dynamite. Dynamite's gonna dynamite, and they haven't had a Buffy for a while, so looking forward to that. Getting Nosferatu Nightmares #1. Again, it's an American mythology book. They're very questionable on the inside sometimes, but sometimes their covers are really, really cool. And I do like the black and whites that they do for these horror ones. Chachu #1, the Jacob Phillips cover. This book is written by the girl that plays Miss Marvel. So I'm
That's
sure
a cool Master Universe cover.
Oh,
yeah, I forget her name, but the girl that plays Miss Marvel is writing this book. So so I'm sure this book will probably have a little bit of
No idea.
a little bit of discussion behind it. I love Buffy. The Masters of the Universe. It's a Bermejo cover on a Masters of the Universe book. So that's all I gotta say. It's Bermejo and Masters of the Universe.
is that a wrap cover? Is that a
That's great
wrap-around?
cover.
I don't know whether it's a wraparound or not. It didn't say wraparound.
Okay.
It'd be cool if it was. we are getting an
I'm
oversized 5th anniversary gun hunting special.
Is that Dom on Tyson's thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you holding?
A Crisco can.
You can't Crisco Kid.
Yeah, the Crisco Kid, they call me on SNS because we're talking about something and then I made them laugh with a comment that I made and then I became the Crisco Kid.
I love Tyson's avatars. They're always 1,000 times better than Tales from the Dark Side thumbnails.
Yo, the fact is, your thumbnails, damn friggin' Wookiee and those guys make me look like a friggin' reject retard, man. I swear to God. And
All right, be careful. No, JJ's watching. We don't want to upset JJ.
No, I'm telling you, man.
So Gun Hunting, the 5th anniversary oversized special #1. You're getting a reprint of that Hughes cover.
5 years already.
Yeah, it's been 5 years. It's been 5 years. So I'll buy it just because I buy all the gun hunting stuff anyway. It's not that I don't have like 30 copies of that Hughes cover to begin with, but I'm sure there's going to be other stuff stuffed in there that'll be pretty fun.
I missed that Hughes cover when it first came out, so I did buy all 3 versions of this.
Yeah, it's a winner. You can't go wrong. Smart Division #1, the Matt Taylor cover, another future dystopian future type story. But I like this. I like this kind of offset, kind of 3D weird covers. They're always fun on the eyes. Again, Matt Kent. Like I said, guy's doing a lot. Fort Psycho #1's coming out. If you grab the free comic book day, you can read a preview of that. And Stepan Sejic is doing Death Veil. So he has a handful of the covers on this. That's just a great creepy cover.
That is.
It's just weird and freaky. I brought up this cover a while back, but Regicide #1. That B cover is creepy as shit. Looks like it'll be an interesting book. With a cover like that, I'm going to have to read it because that's just super creepy.
Yeah.
That's royalty killing, right? Or king killing?
Yep. Killing King. And the Foundry #1, it's just another Mike Mignola book that's out there. So if you're a Mignola fan, you'll have something else to read. Foundry is, I believe, before the time of Hellboy. So you get to see the group of people that were put together to handle those things before Hellboy in that group.
Oh, okay.
For all you food lovers, Gastronomique from Boom. Some interesting covers on that. Don't know where that one's going to go. And also don't know where Yummy 00EX is going to go either from Image. But you put your tongue out on the cover and it's going to come on the show. That's the way it works. Now, this, as much as the Godzilla crossovers frustrate me a little bit because there's so many of them, Roar of the Worlds has some utterly fantastic covers.
Oh, I hadn't seen this one. This is great.
Yeah, so you got Godzilla's Masterpiece Theater presents Roar of the Worlds #1. This is the A cover, but there's a lot of good covers on this. It looks like a lot of fun.
More Godzilla too. That's the title they have. Turtles and
There's
Godzilla.
so much. There's so much Godzilla. It's ridiculous.
IDW, because they lost the rights to Transformers and G.I. Joe and all that stuff.
There you go. There's Miss Marvel. Thank you, Mama Bear.
Yeah, they paid for the rights and they're getting their money's worth.
Yeah, I mean, geez,
Yeah, they are.
Like everybody.
I'll get this series. This series I'll get.
You got Marvel crossing over with it, DC crossing over with it, all the IDW stuff where they're just throwing anything with Godzilla. But again, I'll take the blame. I'm a cover chaser sometimes. Whether I read it or not, I don't care. It's a cool cover. I'll probably just buy it.
And it's still no Transformers versus Godzilla. That's what I want.
Nah, you'll get it eventually. Biker Mice from Mars is having another volume out for Scorch. Simon Bisley cover. Getting a Simon Bisley cover on a Biker Mice from Mars cover is just too cool of a combo for me. So I might have to pick that one up. I love Bisley. Cult de Sac. This was just a badass cover. It's written by Colin Bunn. He writes good horror stuff. I like Colin Bunn's work. But that was just a really, really great cover by Patricia Martin Samaniego. And for all you kids that love Bug Wars was a fun read. We're getting another volume, The Coming of the War Doom. Christian Ward cover on that. Fishnets. Sorry. Now, some books that I'm really looking forward to. The Last Driver. I love Sean Murphy stuff. I love his art. I like his stories. They're always fun. So Last Driver. You got a landscape cover that he did. You get that cover on the left. They have it in black and white as well. You get a Corin Howe cover on the far right. Like I said, I'm a big Murphy fan. I will be picking this up. Apparently the story is, cars have basically been outlawed at this point. And there's no cars left. And this guy is kind of like the last driver on Earth, and he has to kind of drive a mission to get somewhere. So I'm looking forward to that one. The EC imprint is finally giving us some war stories. So we will get Prepare Yourself for Shell Shock. That's the 1 in 10 Jay Stevens variant on it. It's nice to see Jay Stevens going back and doing the ratios on some of these EC imprints. Angela Wu doing, I love Angela Wu's work, doing a nice cover on Dungeons & Dragons Ravencroft #1.
Ravenloft.
I know. I should never apologize for fishnets. They belong all places at all
That's
times.
interesting. So, if you've played the like the D&D Ravenloft, most of those are like vampire stories.
Yeah, I haven't because I touched boobs when I was in my teen years.
Yeah. So I'm
sorry,
just waiting.
D&D fans. I know.
Are you saying you
guys
have
love
played
this.
it, Styx? Is that what you're saying?
No, I know the series. I've never played it.
Okay, good call. Good call.
Yeah, Styx played it. Come on.
I had to offer him a way out, and he took it. So good way to go. Yeah, I did.
Probably my favorite book on this whole list of everything. A book that I pre-ordered and was not going to miss.
Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons on that show that Bruce plays Dungeons and Dragons on? Have you ever done that?
I've never gone on there and played.
Okay.
No.
All right. I just want to make sure I wasn't, insulting nerdy. Who's a big D&D fan? I have no idea.
I've always wanted to play, but I could never had a lot of nerds around me growing up. Recently, my son and his friends started playing it, and I have played once with them, and I had fun with it.
I played
fun.
once. I'll be
I
honest.
don't mean to shit on the
D&D. I was like,
kids.
the hell with this. I was like, screw this.
I mean, whenever my son says, "Dad, I'm going out," and I know he's going to go playing D&D with his buddies, as opposed to when he used to go to clubbing, I don't worry anymore.
That's good. That is a good thing. Definitely.
Thanks for fighting them dragons.
I was over the moon about the Santos Sisters Fun Special #1 because I am getting a Bob Bird and Flaming Carrot cover on it. Probably one of my favorite comic characters of all time. I love the Santos Sisters books. They're absolutely fantastic. And for me to get a Bob Bird and Flaming Carrot cover on there as well is just that's just awesome for me and probably 5 other people that really, really love that. Witchblade versus Vampirella. We showed this a few weeks back. They're going to have a little crossover, and there is a nice Sveta cover on there. And our last slide of our indie review, Hammer Fist. It's a Rick Remender book. It's supposedly they build it as a Evil Dead meets Reservoir Dogs. So
Okay.
take what you want from that. But I like Rick Remender's stuff a lot. There's good covers. You got a Pinocchio there in the middle.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be a fun book. So I'm
If
excited.
you're going to pre-order this, just make sure you be extra careful if you Google it.
Yes. Go to the LCS website first.
Yeah.
Then look for it. Don't just try to Google the book.
Well, listen.
You-
Also, in He-Man, you have to make sure you say Master Universe Fisto, because if you just say Fisto, you get the.
Yeah. You don't want to make that
Do you,
error.
Dom?
Hey,
That is a.
Do you?
Hey, BK, I put a Grendel book in this list just for you, BK. All right, kids. Well, that is our indie rundown. I know it was a lot, but I like you guys to be able to go back and reference this, see what's coming out. I know everybody doesn't look through previews. Everybody doesn't look for what's coming out. And I hate to see people run to an LCS on a Wednesday, not be able to get the book they want because they didn't know it was out, or 3 days after it comes out, pay 3 times cover price for a book. So at least you guys know what's out there.
Agreed, Paul.
All right, kids. So what are we reading this book? Dom read a book this week.
I did read a book. So I read
that.
read the Ultimate Green Arrow, and it was a good read. I enjoyed it. I love the world of like serial killers and like horrors type of things where people kill, wear a mask and run around and kill people and have a good old time. But yeah, this was pretty good. If anybody's been reading the Ultimate line, Oliver Queen, the Green Arrow was killed by the Ultimate Hawkman, and he died. So apparently somebody's masquerading.
Dom, what made you decide to read this Green Arrow and not the Absolute Green Arrow?
This is Absolute Green Arrow.
This is
Yeah.
This is Absolute.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, my bad.
That's what,
Very small print. I can't see. Okay. I'm
Yes,
blind.
it is pretty small print.
yeah. Yes, Buffy. She did help me with the words. So apparently,
Arrow.
so basically, it starts off with that Oliver Queen is already dead. So there's a bunch of like these millionaire moguls. This one guy, I forgot his first name. That was his first name. The guy, the one, Jabal Slade. That was his name. Jabal Slade. Yeah. So he was killed, and his whole elite force was killed by this masked man that has specially arrows that poison arrows and all these different types of arrows that are out there. So Delilah Lance, who is working for the elite thing, she was hired by another guy, Malcolm.
Muscle Mummy.
Malcolm. Meanwhile, she was hired by him to protect a pharmaceutical CEO, and she refused, and he took away the money she was making for her medical bills for her dad, because her dad needs constant medical care. But anyway, make a long story short, isn't Delilah? Isn't she Lance? Is that the Black Canary of the Ultimate?
Yes.
Yes.
She's the Black Canary. So, yeah. See, I know my things. Just gotta rattle my mind a little bit. No, but actually, it's pretty cool. So now she actually, I don't want to spoil it if anybody didn't read. The ending was kind of a weird ending. To the first issue, which opens up the mystery even more. But yeah, you got a dude running around with a mask, killing these high-profile CEO guys that made millions off other people, and so he's killing these guys. So he's kind of like an anti-hero, but we don't even know the story behind him yet. And we obviously don't know the story behind Oliver Queen's past, so we don't know. So it's all blending into that, which I'm actually very intrigued with this. And shit, man, I've been reading some of these books in between here and there. I might just go back and start reading Ultimate Batman because, I know it's
It's nice. They keep expanding the universe. It's
Only
it's
20,
actually pretty
20
good.
issues you got to catch up on. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
All right, Dom, if you
There's
go
some
back
trades.
and read Absolute Batman,
Yeah.
the first 6 are hard to get through.
I-
Once you get to 7, it gets really
picks
good.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I did read the Ultimate, the first appearance of the Ultimate Joker, which actually I read that, which is pretty cool to take that he's a millionaire, and stuff like that, which is really, which is cool. And it's like Epstein Island and friggin' It at the same time. It's all crazy shit. So
What?
I like that. Yeah. So I do recommend this book for people who are reading the Ultimate line, and Oliver Queen is pretty cool. Pretty cool character, man.
It's nice they're building out the universe.
Yeah.
All right, Jedi, what do you got up this week for us?
So even though we didn't do a 5-minute review, I did read, and we'll probably continue to read, because depending on what happens going forward, we may not do Vampy, at least this Vampy review anymore. I don't know. kind of undecided. But I did read it. It's the same. Vampirella and her sister are still having family matters, and the psychiatrist, Vampirella psychiatrist, doesn't believe that I can't think of her name. Vampirella's sister,
Draculina.
doesn't believe that Draculina is not really vampy, and Draculina's pissed at Vampy because she was happy as a human, and Vampy ruined that when she bit her. And it talks about, for me, I didn't know because there's so much backstory. I think there was at least three site references going back how Draculina lost her powers to Dracula, or all this and the other. So more family drama. I read Godzilla versus Texas just because it was Texas and I wanted to see Godzilla. I'm from Texas. If anybody didn't know that, originally I'm from Texas, so I wanted to see what Godzilla did to Texas. He stopped it until I think Dallas had a big super mecha cowboy try to fight him, and that didn't go well for the cowboy. So Godzilla just kind of continued. Did hire out Godzilla until Godzilla left, and I guess who knows where he's going now. But I don't know. I just kind of wanted to see. Yeah, San Diego. Yeah. So I just kind of wanted to see what kind of cities and whatever, stuff like that Godzilla trampled. And
so he's going to go through all the other cities in the United States. That's basically what the whole.
I'm not going to read any more of this unless he comes to Hawaii. I'm not reading any more of these. I'm I was just curious because of Texas.
I know he had Chicago.
That's next after San Diego, right?
Yeah, Chicago was the first one.
Yeah.
I thought Boston was.
No, but
Boston was next.
I do like this cover with the Longhorns and the Texas flag. It's pretty cool. And then for those that don't know, the last comic is usually not usually. It's pretty much always going to be an adult comic that I read, and then tell you if it's worth the read or not, and throw it up on the Vanya scale. So this week I read Mal. I don't know. No. Basically, it's about it kind of, I don't know, in a way, in my mind, it's about these two assassins, or they get thrown down into hell. By the way, this is from 2004. I'm sorry, 2024. There's only one issue, so obviously this did not do well. And whether it's a Kickstarter or not, they never did another one apparently, unless they surprise us in 2027 with one. But this is pretty much didn't do well, so they're not going to continue it. But I read it anyway. These two assassins, a man and a woman, get thrown down to hell. Don't know how they got there, who killed them, and now they're working for the devil, going around in hell and killing people in hell, because I guess you can die in hell, or you go after that. I don't know.
You can if you watch the Has Been Hotel. Yeah, the angels eradicate the demons in hell, and the Has Been Hotel.
Yeah, I mean we see it in Vampirella too. Vampirella kills people in hell too. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And they, it did kind of end on a little bit of a cliffhanger. So, but again, there's not going to be another one. I don't think.
Hey, Jedi, you gotta call him up. You gotta tell him you're the only fan.
No, I'm not that
fan, and you can make a second issue.
On the Vanya scale, so this is an adult. There is a lot of violence, obviously. There's a lot of sex, some nudity, pretty much just topless and butts. It's not XXX by any means. It's maybe a hard R sex scenes in these things. So nowhere near the top of the Vanya scale, not even really registering really on the Vanya scale. If I have to put it, if you have to give it one, I'll give it a 1 on the Vanya scale. Yeah, it's really not really. It is considered an adult, I guess, because of the violence, and it does have, like I said, boobies and butts, and then there is some sex scenes, but again, it's not vivid. So anyway, that's what I read this week.
Nice.
Sorry. As opposed to, compared to last week when I did sex sales, this one's not even a blip on the radar.
Yeah. They all can't be Vanya.
Yeah.
I did a little reading this week. I caught up on Tigress Island. Red Tiger's Island number 3. I still think it's an amazing fun read. We were left at the end of issue 2 with again, all these girls are been drugged and brought to this island. It's some massive super brothel. We still don't know the big bad who owns the island yet. We just kind of have the stern countess who oversees the girls.
Everything.
Yes, it does mean bad. We were left off in issue 2 with a large explosion, which led a lot of the girls to escape and some of the girls to get killed. So most of the issue follows the girls trying to escape, eventually making their way down through this crazy hydroelectric dam and make their way into this weird woodsy area and run into some type of
what issue
priestess.
Was
this is issue 3. A lot of the fun of
I didn't know it dropped yet. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of the fun of this series is the dialogue that goes on in between everything that's happening, more so than what's actually happening and where it goes to. But basically, we got these girls now. We're following this kind of, witch doctor priestess at the very end, and they want to get off the island. And they're pretty much told you can't really get off this island until the island's done with you. So we'll see where it goes. The Countess is a fun character, kicking ass. All of the girls are fun characters. And like I said, the dialogue's a lot of fun. The art, if you like HK's art, then I think you'll enjoy it. The art is different. It's very different, but the dialogue is great. They're very easy reads, and it's a fun book.
Art's very stylized.
Yes. Yeah. His art style is very unique. But it's also fun. I just find it's a very fun book, very easy read. And all the characters are a lot of fun as well. Red Roots was good. I read Red Roots 1. Interesting start of a book. Definitely has me wanting to read issue 2. I had to pick it up because of Luana Vecchio cover. So basically you have 2 stories going on in this first issue. You have a guy who's basically a hitman, going in and killing a shit ton of people in unique and interesting ways to try to find out some information. And then you're following this girl who's a teacher as kind of a separate story. And the assassin, you're not following too much of his story. It's just him killing a lot of people off and on. And then you get peppered with her story moving forward. And she seems to live a pretty normal, basic life. She thinks her father is dead. She doesn't really talk about her mother. And she comes home one day and she finds a head in her closet. So she calls the police. She doesn't know why that's there. She's freaking out a bit. You don't know why it's there. It doesn't tell us why it's there. And finally, after the police are done with her house, she comes back home and there's a lot of heads in her house. And she doesn't know what's going on. She calls her mother. Apparently, her mother went crazy at some point. And this is something similar that happened to her mother as well. We have the assassin at the end kind of getting shot and killed. And his blood kind of turns into kind of roots and moves around. And that's kind of where we're left with everything. So I don't know where it's going to go. I'm guessing she is the daughter of that hitman that died. So I don't know. It's kind of a weird, fun little horror story. It was fun to read though. And I'll definitely be reading issue 2. That's what I got for this week. Nerdy. Styx, did you read anything this week?
No, I was too busy this week. I had other things going on.
Gotcha. Didn't want to leave you out. Nerdy, what'd you read this week?
All right, so I did read End of Life. It just came out this week, issue number 4. Our main character, Eddie, he's not really in it. It's more about his dad. So if y'all are reading this, he's basically an assassin that's like part of a huge conglomerate worldwide assassins. That's one of the hardest groups to get into, and he takes a job that he didn't realize he was stealing from one of the head people of the organization. So that's basically where you get your title End of Life. So now he's on the run trying to hide. He's staying with his dad who can't stand him. In the first issue, his dad literally walks in with the gun, thinking about taking him out while he's sleeping because he hates him that much. But in this little town, you find, it's a small little like Mayberry town where everybody's friendly. Like everyone's just the nicest people. And Eddie's the biggest asshole you'll ever meet. Like he has zero redeeming qualities. Like anytime you think he's going to be, oh, well, he'll feel bad for this person or he won't say this. No, he just says the worst thing he can say. And in this issue, they finally catch up to where he's at. His dad is trying to throw him off the scent. And another assassin comes in and basically calls him out saying, look, you're either going to come out or we're going to kill everyone in this town, which Eddie decides, you know what? It's a good time for me to leave. Fuck this town. Because that's how bad of a person he is. So that's basically what's going on with this. I liked it. I'm still enjoying it. I'm looking forward to the next issue. And then with Ghost Pepper, this is issue number 11. I've loved Ghost Pepper since it came out.
It's a fun series. It is a fun series.
Since issue 2. Issue 1 wasn't great. They threw too much information out at you.
It was a lot.
But issue 2 got good. And here we are. We're coming up to the final battle. So right there, you have Loloy. She's one of your main protagonists of the story. Ash is the main protagonist. You really don't know too much about his past up until like maybe the last 3 issues. You really find out about it. But there's this bad guy called Batar, Battaar. I'm guessing it's Batar. And he basically stole the glory of Ash. Ash is the savior kind of something bad that happened before our story started. But Batar thought he was dead and took basically credit for what Ash did. And when he found out Ash was still alive, he basically sends out robots and assassins to go take him out, which makes Ash decide, instead of just trying to live out my life in peace, I'm going to go stop him. It's a fun read. I've enjoyed it. It's very anime style. So he goes after Batar in this one, and then you get a shock in this issue that you weren't expecting, which I wasn't expecting. I was really surprised of what actually happened. They kind of turned it around on you. But I'm still enjoying it. I'm looking forward to the next 2 issues. I don't know when it's going to end. Issue 14 just popped up today on FOC, but before it wasn't on there. So I'm really liking it. It's a fun read. If you're into anime, and post-apocalyptic, that's what it is. And then Nectar number 3. So number 1 wasn't great. Number 2 was worse. This one to me was actually okay. It wasn't bad. We finally had some action happen. So if you don't know, there's butterflies. If they sting you, you get this dancing disease and you keep dancing uncontrollably. Even if you want to stop, you can't. And in this one, you find out that, well, the priest, because this is taking place back in, I want to say the 1800s, he just believes this is all the devil's work. Anyone who is infected by it is basically going to have their soul stolen by the devil. So he decides to rile up all the people and say, you're either with me or you're with the devil. So they go and start murdering everybody who's infected with this.
This takes place when?
Around the 1860s, something like that.
So when they dance, what kind of dance do they do? Are they doing like, how do
it's
people
just whatever.
dance?
Like, it's just like the little girls are just dancing kind of like ballet style, it's not really, a specific one. It's just their body starts moving, but you find out
they're not doing the Running Man.
Yeah, no.
A little cat dance.
So you find out that that's actually what the dancing is, because they're so young. What the butterflies are trying to do is trying to get people to basically start rotting from the inside out. And since they're so young, it needs to wear down their body and their joints. Older people who get, bit by the butterflies, they actually end up just starting to rot. Their bones break, and then they just fall with, pus and open wounds all over them. And as soon as that happens, the butterflies swarm them and start drinking their blood. So that's the whole purpose of this thing. But all the action started because it's turned into that thing where, hey, is it the zombies who are bad or is it people? Oh, it's the people. That's literally what's happening here. The people are the ones who are going out killing, other people trying to save themselves. So this was the best issue of them all, but it still wasn't fantastic. But compared to the first two, it was way better.
Yeah, if they'd stopped putting out Wayshak and Suspiria covers, I probably wouldn't still be getting it. But
yes,
they keep
exactly.
putting out Wayshak covers and Suspiria covers. And that's tough. Nice. Good books, Nerdy. I'm glad to see Ghost Pepper still running though. A lot of these indies get cut short, but
yeah, I think
there's a loyal following for Ghost Pepper. I think there's more people reading it than not at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you're at 11 issues. That's pretty good for just a random indie that came out of nowhere.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I liked it. All right, that's what we're reading for this week. I do have a recommendation for you kids this week. All right, my recommendation for this week: Evils of the Night. It's on Tubi. I highly recommend it.
Millennium Falcon?
Yes.
They did on the movie poster use something that looked like the Millennium Falcon.
I think the pod's on the other side on the Millennium Falcon. Dom, correct me if I'm wrong on that. But, yeah.
It is. I think they just flipped it. So it's like, no, that's not it. Yeah. It's on the wrong side.
Yeah. Let's just say this has nothing to do with Star Wars. This does have to do with aliens.
Nice.
But not Star Wars. Now, the reason I picked this movie, several reasons. Number one, it's good schlock. You get bare chest during the opening credits. That's always great. It's a good schlock kind of killer movie. Basically, it's about aliens that come down.
First commercial and then turn it off, and I'm good to go.
Aliens come down to basically feed off of humans. They need certain life force from humans, and they get a lot of these young teens, and they basically get a couple of these guys that work at a gas station to help them out and basically kidnap these teens. Now, the gem of this movie is the fact that you have Julie Newmar and Tina Louise in this movie. So you have Catwoman, the Catwoman. I will also accept Eartha Kitt as the Catwoman.
Yes.
But Julie Newmar and Tina Louise, who is Ginger from Gilligan's Island. Now, granted, both of them are a little more mature in their age in this, but it's still Julie Newmar and Tina Louise, and that is hard just to pass up.
What else is hard, Joe?
The movie poster is fantastic. Number one, that's a great movie poster. Plenty of nudity.
Evil of the Night, Gilf. You're good to go.
Plenty of nudity in the movie. The Julie Newmar and Tina Louise was just a nice couple cherries on top as well.
Do they show the nudity on Tubi?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tubi's uncut. You just got to deal with commercials. That's really the only.
Yeah.
So boobies on Tubi.
Bad thing about it.
But like I said, I enjoyed this one. If you like kids in the woods running into bad situations while in the midst of sexual escapades, it's the type of movie for you.
Nice.
So, what are you kids watching this week?
I watched so the only movie I can recall watching this week, I think I watched one early, like last weekend, but I can't remember what it was. I watched 68 Kill. Have you watched that with?
No.
It's got the guy that used to be the real smart brainiac on Criminal Minds with the hair. I don't know his name.
The skinny kid?
The skinny kid. He's in it.
Yeah, I think I might have seen it.
It's a fun show. You just got to kind of turn your brain off and watch. It's a fun show to watch. A lot of action, a lot of shoot 'em in the head, kind of violence, stuff like that. So it's fun. You just got to kind of turn your brain off and kind of go with it. I can't think of anything else I watched outside of this the normal. I've just finished season 2 of Chucky, which I know is nothing new, but I'm watching. I don't know. I'm just trying to get
That show grows on you, man.
Yeah. Okay.
When I first started watching season 1, the first couple episodes, I was like, "This is stupid as shit," and then I kind of got into it.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm committed now, so I think there's only 3 seasons, so I'll watch one more season. Yeah, that's him, Matthew Gruber. Yeah, what Mama said. The only other thing I watched, I know BK and then we're talking about it in the chat, so it's fresh, so we won't talk about it because I don't want to do any spoilers in case anybody hasn't watched it yet. But the series finale of The Boys.
Yeah, you saw that too.
I watched that. I never read the comics, so I know it didn't end exactly like the comics did. But I think they set that up a long time ago that it wasn't going to end like the comic. So
no, but I will now, Tyson.
Yeah. And I guess there's another, in case you thought we'd had the feel. So I know Gen V, which Joe liked, got canceled.
Yeah, that was canceled.
But there is a new one with what's his name? Heckles? What's his name?
Yeah, Soldier Boy.
Jensen Ackles? Yeah, Soldier Boy.
Yeah. It's called Voight Rising. So the company, so it's going to be a prequel, I guess, back to when Soldier Boy was
with the Russians
doing his stuff. Yeah.
I watched The Burrows.
There may be some flash forwards because Soldier Boy is still alive. I'll throw that little spoiler in there, but Soldier Boy is still alive at the end of the finale. So
The Burrows was good. New series on Netflix with Alfred Molina, which was fun.
Tonight I'm watching This Is Not a Drill, which is the new, I guess, zombie movie. This
is not a test.
Huh?
This is not a test.
This is not a test. Yeah. This is not a test. It's on. It's free if you got Shudder, I think. But other than that, I'm gonna watch that tonight because I've been waiting.
I gotta check that out. I got Shudder. I watch. The last movie I watched on Shudder was the Blackout match with Chris Jericho. It was the wrestling horror flick.
Oh, that was a weird movie.
What'd you think of the Gina Rousey fight? Now, did you watch that?
Oh, gee, man, friggin', first of all, how is friggin' Jake Paul, the narrator, being there? How is he? I don't understand how he got in the middle of that.
Fucking mega rich, dude.
It's his production. It's his production, isn't it?
He's doing that.
It's his new MMA.
No, it was him.
No, it was him.
Oh,
yeah, it wasn't.
Oh, dude, man, that was whack, man. For 13 seconds, 18 seconds,
17 seconds,
17 seconds,
man. Something like that, man. All I know is
I could have swore, and I don't want to say the fix was in. I think I think back when Gina was champion, there was probably a little more different style of fighting back then than there is now. I mean, Rousey's just, if she gets you on the inside, she gets you on the ground, it's over. But she's going to armbar you for sure. So once it went to the ground, I'm like, this is going to be over quick. But I will say that there was some point when I could have swore I saw Gina let go. And I was like, did she just let go? And then right after that, Rousey in the armbar. And so I'm not saying the fix was in. I'm just saying when I saw that, I was like, did Gina just let go? And I was like, okay, that's a little weird. But yeah, they both, even for Gina, that's probably the most money anybody has ever made in 17 seconds. Probably.
Well, listen,
I think she had $1.1 million for losing that fight. So.
Getting a job back at Disney again. She'll be in the Mandalorian season 4 when it happens. So she'll come back.
I will say Widow's Bay is still the best series on TV.
I started watching Widow's Bay, and I told Styx on Tuesday that I said, I know Joe's been trying to get you to watch this. It's actually pretty good.
It just gets better. Each episode gets better.
What's it about?
And better. And
I like the earlier episodes. I thought the earlier episodes were more funny than like the last maybe 2 episodes.
The very last episode, I was laughing my ass off during that episode. They've just been, like I say,
it's pretty good.
It's been my favorite thing to watch, hands down. There's another show on Apple now too with the girl from Orphan Black played She-Hulk. They just started up on Apple. I watched the first couple episodes of that. It's not a bad show either.
What's the name of it?
It's it's something pleasures, something along those lines.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. She plays like a mother or something that. I think I was reading the little.
Yeah, she's basically divorced. Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed. That's the name of it.
Yeah, that's it. I thought about watching that and haven't done it yet.
Yeah, she's divorced. Has been partaking in a little cam boy action. And the cam boy gets beat up and on cam live on stream, and then she starts getting calls about ransom, and everything just kind of goes downhill from there in terms of craziness.
Did anybody check out that movie, The Vampires in the Velvet Lounge? It's on Apple Prime TV. Prime, it's a vampire flick. It's all female.
What it's called? Vampires in the Velvet Lounge.
You got a vampire slayer, and you got a couple of good things with it. I got to catch it. I'm trying to catch it to watch it. That looks pretty cool.
Orphan Black was a great show. I enjoyed it.
It really was.
There's another movie. There's something else that's coming out. I gotta want to watch the name of it.
I want to watch. They will. I mentioned this movie last week. It's still not free yet anywhere that I know of. But the one with the girl from Deadpool.
Oh, freaking Beats.
Yeah, Zazie Beats.
Zazie Beats.
Oh yeah.
Zazie Beats.
Yeah. I was hoping it'd be free by now.
I do want to see that. There's a lot of movies that just aren't free
They
yet.
Will Kill You or something. I think, right?
Yeah, I want to see that, but they're going to kill you in the hotel. My wife wanted to watch that, to see that movie.
Yeah.
She wants to see that one. Was really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I highly recommend Widow's Bay. Like I said, it's the best dry humor horror show out there, because the horror is real in that too. You get freaked out by stuff in that show as well, but it also has an amazingly dry sense of humor, which is just fantastic. And it's well acted all around. Everybody in that.
Like when he was supposed to, they wanted the townsfolk wanted the mayor to spend the night in that hotel.
Yeah.
He walks down in the basement. He goes, "Nope, not happening. Nope, not happening."
It's fantastic.
It's like good show. I'm enjoying it. My wife watches it too, so she likes it.
There's a good movie for you, Jedi. It's called famous French film called The Night Eats the World. It goes, it's supposed to Night Eat the World. It's about a blonde woman in a black coat went through a series of horrifying events in Paris and the zombies and stuff like that. In 2018, it came out.
The Night Eats. That sounds familiar.
The Night Eats. Not The Night Eats the World. And it's about zombies.
I watch a ton of Shudder movies during the week, and I can never remember any of them.
Yeah. I started writing them down last week, and I forgot to write them down this week because I'll forget them. So I've been writing them down, but I forgot to do it over the weekend.
I have to get back to my friggin' watching some horror flicks here and there. And like I said, the only thing I saw was The Mandalorian this week. Went to the movies.
You know who watches a lot of horror flicks is our guy Tyson, because he'll send me clips. He'll send me clips on IG of movies, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where are you? What the fuck?
A lot of stuff. It's a lot of like grotesque, like holy shit.
Yeah.
And I sent him some crazy stuff.
Finding this stuff.
But there's a lot of good stuff, a lot of horror, a lot of hidden gems in the 80s, the 80s horror movies that may not get the recognition as other horror movies, but they're pretty damn good.
That's why Tubi is fun. Tubi has some weird shit.
Watch what, Tyson? I forgot what we're talking about. What do I need to watch? The one Don was talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when it
Okay.
popped up. Whenever Don was talking about his.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Tubi, like I said, Tubi has a lot of fun, weird shit that you don't find on other channels, and especially older shit. And you can
That's good. I like that.
find some fun stuff on there. So, alrighty, kids. Well,
Usually they make, they usually make a lot of remakes of things. I'm surprised they made a remake of Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. Remember that? Back in the early, like late 70s.
they'll remake anything
It
nowadays.
was a zombie flick that they had a dead body. They were playing around with it, and the zombies came to life. And then they had the zombie walk down the stairs, and a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
And Tyson knows that. Tyson,
That is
Children
true.
Things.
So many Shudder movies I just watch, and it's no-name actors, but it's a horror film, and I'll watch it, and then I immediately forget everything about it in a second. So-
Nerdy, do you watch a lot of TV, Nerdy? We haven't asked Nerdy what he's watching.
I try to, but I have a 9-year-old who
You gotta be careful.
takes a lot of my time. But this
Disney.
last week, I spent a lot of time catching up on Invincible. So I finally finished.
Oh, okay.
I'm caught up, and
Nice.
which is horrible because it just makes me go buy the comics, and I should not be doing that right now.
Wrong time
Hard
to
to
buy the
find.
comic.
It ain't cheap.
Any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like if you're lucky, you'll find just a random copy of some random one for like maybe $20 if you're lucky.
I found my best. I found the copy of the whatever the very final Invincible comic was. It's got the girl in the Invincible
Yeah.
suit on the cover. I found that in a dollar box like a couple of years ago, and I just stuck it in my crap box until I forget what I was watching, and they brought this thing up for auction, and it went for like $70, and then I went and looked on eBay, and I was like, that thing's going for like $100. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I gotta find this thing. I don't know where it is. It's in there.
It is not cheap, and it's just so low printed, and now everybody's loving it because of the series, and the game
Okay,
isn't
cool.
helping,
Yeah, I
just
know
making it worse.
Yeah, I'll see Invincible streams like on Whatnot, and they'll just be like random, like maybe there's a first appearance, but it'll be like some random number, issue 64 or something, and that thing will be they'll bid that damn thing up to like $50 or $60. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's in this book? It's
Yep.
just Invincible. That's all. Especially if it's a first print, I guess it's like it's Invincible. That's it.
There's
All it needs
just
to be.
not a lot. There's
You know,
not a lot of back issues floating around out there.
You know what's happening too? All the reprints are starting to pump up the original copies. People are going back, and plus the animated cartoon is animated series is doing wonders for the series too. So,
well, people are buying the reprints, the exclusives and stuff, the con
The
exclusives.
reprints- do you see?
They're buying them because that's all they can afford, really. They're like, you can get a con
reprints
exclusive for like $20.
There's the reprints
But-
that worth a lot of money too. Which this is the one thing I was saying before. Like the Amazing Spider-Man is about to hit 1,000 issues, right? After a certain amount of issues, they started doing the variant covers. There are more variant covers in the run of Spider-Man now, if you really think about it. Styx,
Mhm.
you got your work cut out.
I know. I don't do store variants, though. Gotta be
Styx is
ratio.
an A cover guy. He's like, just give me the A cover. Oh,
Yeah, basically. There be.
simple Styx.
All
He's a
right,
simple man.
kids. Well, if you haven't subbed up yet, please sub up to Rennavision. There's plenty of interesting materials that Pete tosses up on a regular basis. Lots of fun live shows to watch. Sub up to Bruce over at Kingdom of Nerds _ where he has a fun show on Sunday, does some stuff on Friday. I think he's doing a Monday show now. I don't know. He's always doing something. He has his FOC show. Get followed. Lots of stuff. Styx. Is there a Doctor Who this week?
There will be a Doctor Who this week. We are watching the God Complex this week. Again, we're
We had
watching
36 views on Tuesday.
boom.
Was
This
it
one should
50th
have some good ones too.
50th
because
episode. This would be 51. 51.
And you might have more
episodes.
views because yours truly might be popping up.
Oh my.
Yeah,
That's right. That might stop in.
I'm out for a while, so they brought in Dom to
Yeah.
fill
Yeah,
the
Dom's the
void.
backup hitter. Dom's the backup hitter. Jedi leaves, so
Good stuff. And as always, you guys can watch Off the Mat, the wrestling show, on
Yep.
Styx's channel or on Matt's channel over to Absolute Geek Podcast. What are you boys doing this week for that?
And we got the Saturday night main event happening tomorrow night. So we made our picks on the winners and losers, and we'll see what happens from there. It should be interesting.
Nice. And as always, Nerdy Geeks, thank you for joining us. Please go over to the channel at Nerdy Geeks Comics. What do you got on tap? What do you got on tap on the interwebs this week on the YouTubes, Nerdy?
Same as always. I had my FOC video drop earlier today, and then tomorrow I'll probably shoot Bruce's FOC video, Get Fucked, and then you'll always catch me with Bruce on Friday, Sunday, and then I've taken the last 2 weeks off on my new comic book day haul. It was, with the end of school, it was busy with my daughter, but I'll be putting that back up. And I thought about maybe trying to do some spotlight videos of some comics I'm looking for, or runs that I really like. So I'll probably start doing some of those pretty soon.
Nice. Go over, sub up Nerdy Geeks Comics. Hey, some of the best production value around. Your IG stuff, again, I appreciate the production value of your reels on IG. Always.
I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me come on, man. I appreciate it, guys.
Anytime.
Love it. Happy to have you on. Might need you because Jedi's going to be out for a little bit come June.
Yeah. No, so. I'll be here till the end of June. No, almost the end of June. I think probably to the end of June. July, I'm not going to be here probably for at least 5 or 6 weeks. So you guys will forget who I am by the time I come back. So
nah,
you come back shaved. You can come back without a beard.
You without a beard?
No, that ain't happening.
Well, thank you everybody for stopping by. Don't forget live shows. You can always catch us at 9:30 on Fridays. Pete Drux was the CBSI Hot 10 sometime between 9 and 11 o'clock every Friday. You can catch SNS Saturdays at 9 p.m. You guys have an SNS tomorrow, Styx?
No
SNS this week.
I'm going to talk to Dom about doing a watch along tomorrow night, but we'll see what's going on with that.
There you go. For all your Star Wars needs, I'm sure Dom will be going hard and fast on his review of Mando on Sunday, and I'm sure they'll be saying no spoilers. No spoilers.
Well, you know what?
Spoilers.
Already, Wave Seeker made a comment. I'm not going to see the movie until Monday. I'm going to pop out because I don't trust Dom to spoilers. Actually,
I don't blame Wave Seeker.
Well, look, to be fair,
I'm seeing it tomorrow, and I don't want to hear anything.
To be fair, yes, I have did things in the past. I actually did a non kind of spoiler on Instagram today. It was there was no spoils to it. It was just what I thought. So
I don't even want to hear people say, "Well, this was in the trailer." I have avoided the trailers too. I really haven't watched anything of this, so I don't. Yeah, I'm trying to. After tomorrow, you can just let loose. But yeah, I'm trying to go into this thing. Hopefully, I like it. Okay, Don. I'll tell you what. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. All right, there we go.
They got the Dom seal of approval.
Well, look. Did you watch season 3 of Mandalorian?
I've watched all Star Wars. Tom.
Okay,
I've watched all Star Wars except for the Rennavision show on Sundays.
Did you watch the season 3? Because the first 2 seasons were awesome. Season 3 sucked.
I've watched it all. I've watched it all.
It's up there. It's good.
Yeah, and I'm going to try to buy the other popcorn bucket of the Mando bust.
Which one? The bust or the helmet?
The bust. I didn't see a helmet. I just saw the bust.
Yeah, the helmet too. They had the helmet. They had the bassinet, the little carriage that he was in, and then they had the AT-AT that I.
I'm going to get the bust, and I didn't see the helmet. If they had the helmet, I might get that. But I'm going to try to talk my son into buying. I want to try to talk my son into buying me the $80.
Yo, there's like 10 different
for Father's Day.
10 different freaking popcorn buckets they got for like freaking Mando. So make that money out there. And they got the He-Man movie, the Castle Grayskull, which actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that one looks cool.
That does look cool, man. I don't know.
And as always, on Wednesdays, you can watch the Totally Awesome Coolest Show with Bruce and Marco and Dubs. They'll give you some number of keys that you need to buy right now. That seems to be what they've been doing. So for all
Tom
your.
got the that too, Mama.
Yeah, that thing is huge. That thing is.
It's not bad. Again, it's not that crazy. It's much more than what the actual AT-AT is when you buy it.
It's big enough when I'm in a movie theater that I don't want to carry that shit around with me.
That's why I gave it to the girl in front to hold for me when I was in the movie, because it was on my lap because I was on the chair.
Did you have to attach the legs yourself, or did they come already attached?
Everything comes attached. All you have to do is put the batteries in. The batteries come inside the popcorn, the bucket itself, and then you just put them inside. You open up, you have to unscrew. There's like a little thing that you unscrew and you put the batteries in. So I like it, man. And listen, the funny thing was that when I first saw this, I was like, and when I got there,
they should make it where the popcorn comes out its butt. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Here's the popcorn right here. This is where the popcorn goes on top. So
yeah, I want it to come out the butt though, Dom.
Yeah. It's funny. It was like a kid at the candy store. As soon as I got to the thing, I went, "Ooh, I want that." My wife goes, "I'm not buying it for you."
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
I still can't like $80. That's just insane.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I would say it'll come. I would say it'll drop down, but those may not.
Like I said, the only downside.
Yeah.
Be careful if you buy it, Jedi. If you buy it, the front, they bend easily and they're delicate. So
I don't think I'm going to get that one. If they don't have the bust, I'm probably not. Or the bust of the helmet. If they don't have either one of those, I'm not going to get it.
Every time you show that, Dom, it makes me want to go get it tomorrow.
You know what? I get it. Have fun. Like I said, if anything, it's just a piece of like nostalgia, because I love the AT and the Empire Strikes Back. Kind of.
When you're a man of a certain age, call it an AT-AT, like a man.
AT-AT. Well, I've called AT-AT. They're like, I'm like getting AT.
Yeah. My movie theater was only selling them if you bought a ticket to the movie.
Yes, Mama. It is like basically a small dog. I can take it out to walk.
It is. That thing's huge. It's huge. I'm just amazed you didn't hear all the clicking during the movie.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, aside, I didn't have that many people in the movie theater. There was a lot of kids. I can tell you the kids enjoyed the movie really, really good. So basically, if you're getting the kids laughing and enjoying it, it tells you what the movie's about. So it was good.
Well, that's who they need to bring in for these movies. You need a new generation of Star Wars fans.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, kids. Well, we'll be back next week with something. We'll figure it out. I'll try to do a better theme on just looking in to please Jedi next week. I always feel bad letting him down. So
I'm going to find you some earlobe covers and send it to you.
I'll try to find something. But until then, we'll be back next week. Thanks again for joining us, Nerdy.
Thank you, Nerdy.
Appreciate it.
See you, Nerdy.
Bitches leave.
The qualified. Qualified.